I think we on, bro. We on. We live.
Yo, yo, yo.
All right, we gonna get y'all time to get up in here. We got to, speak on this matter. Come on now.
Mm, mm, mm.
Got to speak on this matter.
Speak on it.
Got to connect some dots here. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Smash that like button. Upon coming up in here. This the vertical live, so y'all can just double tap the screen to like this video.
Facts.
For y'all that's on the live playback, y'all just smash the like button on a replay for y'all to catch the replay back. But yeah, man, we gotta get into Miss Angie Stone, man.
R.I.P. Miss Angie Stone.
R.I.P. Miss Angie Stone.
Never thought we'd be saying that.
Right. I know, right? That's happened like suddenly, bro. Like out of the blue. Out
We've
of the
been
blue.
speaking on this a lot on our channel. On
Yeah.
the live, you know what I mean, on the live streams about these record labels and everything. So I look,
Yeah.
man. All y'all
That's a
gotta do
fact.
is go watch a lot of our old content. And y'all
Right.
see, we've been talking about the Michael Jacksons, the Aaron Carters, and all of that. So it's the
Facts.
left eye, Lisa Lopez.
Facts.
It's a lot of stuff out here, man. A lot of greed goes, a lot of stuff going behind the scenes, and it's a lot of greed out there.
A lot of greed. A lot of greed. So we definitely gonna get into this, man. Like we said, rest in peace, Miss Angie Stone. Prayers go out to her family and friends, her close friends. But she said some things before she passed away. She had some things in motion before she passed away, going after Universal Music Group for her royalties. They owe her millions and millions of dollars in back
Yep,
royalties that from over the years. She
yep.
didn't get no money. She didn't receive no money. All she did was work and didn't get no money. So she said she put together a powerful team to go after her money, which means she was gonna audit Universal Music Group to find out where her money is. And we know how these companies get when you start asking for your publishing and your royalties. It's that big red effect from Five Heartbeats. Go ahead and start asking about your royalties. Y'all know what happens. Michael Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Aaron
Aaron
Carter,
Carter, Sam
Robert
Cooke,
Kelly.
Robert Kelly. Yo, we got all the line. We got the videos lined up for y'all. So make sure y'all smash the like button. Please share this live stream if you can. And we gonna get into it, man. We definitely gonna get into it. So I'm
Robert
gonna start.
Kelly was cool being on camera until he started asking for his publishing. Think about it. He was cool, you know what I mean? The early, you
All
know what
right,
I mean?
he
In the
damn
early,
sure
you know what I
was.
mean? In the late 90s, early 2000s. That
He
R.
damn
Kelly
sure
tape
was.
was circulating everywhere, but they still let him operate 30 years after that. You know what I'm saying? They let
Right.
him operate another two decades. Now, not 30, but he was already in the game. But at least 2 more decades, they let him operate after that tape was floating around. Soon as he start asking about his publishings and his money, what happened?
They
Where he
start
at? Where Robert at now for asking for his publishing? They either do
in
that to
jail
you. Yup.
doing 30 years.
There you go. They either do that to you or they do something else.
That's crazy. Robert said, "I gave y'all 30 years of my life.
Right.
Now you gotta serve 30 years. That's crazy, bro.
See that?
Dang. Robert Kelly was out here like, hey, where that? Where that John at? Hold on. Robert Kelly was out here like this, y'all.
Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
Nigga,
You don't
hey,
want to believe it.
At this
bro,
point,
he talking to the record company. That nigga said, I gave y'all 30 years of my life. This is not about music. Because he was asking about his royalties. He basically saying, y'all trying to kill me for asking for my royalties back. That's what he's saying in this interview. I thought he was talking about some other shit, but nah, that nigga talking to them niggas that he asked for his royalties back about. He said, I gave y'all 30 years of my life. This is not about music. Y'all trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Don't go asking for your royalties when you know what I mean? You in that industry and you trying to get your royalties back and trying to get the, you know what I mean, your back royalties and the publishing to your music. Let's get into what Angie Stone said, man. I want to get into this highlight real quick before we dive more deeper into this. Let me switch back real quick. Let me know, y'all. Let me know the sound good, man, because for some reason StreamYard them sounds be going out. You know what I mean? I hate when the sound, we had these technical difficulties.
I don't
with
know
the
what
sound.
the hell going on with StreamYard. StreamYard been
Hey,
acting crazy lately.
it's crazy, bro. Like the sound going out and all that. I'm like, yo, what's going on with this? So y'all let me know. Every time I play a video, just let me know that the audio is good in the chat. If y'all can still hear it or not, because StreamYard has been acting up as far as the audio lately. So
All right,
man,
now.
you know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna switch back over to man, what the hell I do with it? Oh, here we go. So let's get back into what Angie Stone said about about them owing her the millions of dollars of back royalties.
At least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me. Okay? All the money they owe me is ridiculous that someone has played with my life and my career for this long, for their own benefit. I mean, have you no conscience? There's a special place in hell, just like my girl Selena said, for people like that. There's a brick wall waiting out there for hard heads. And I promise you, God said, touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. So even in this hour, I'm going to pray for you, because I know that God said that he will fight my battles if I would just endure to the end. So I'm definitely going to get that. And I don't want nobody to be upset with me. I don't care what they think about me. I just want people to know that when you get in this industry, there are so many twists and turns. And even though you have the Almighty God with you, they still gonna try you. Because just because I believe in God don't mean they believe in God. They don't believe in God. So they think I'm a fool and a bunch of other people because we love hard, we give hard, we go, but it don't mean we stupid. Okay? Well, on that,
She said,
at least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me.
well, we know what they do. Let me switch to this real quick.
Same thing they did to Aaron Carter. Same thing they did to Michael Jackson. Same thing they did to Prince. Same thing they did to Sam Cooke. Same thing they did to Jimi Hendrix. We could go on and on.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
We could go on and
my
on.
GoFundMe page. There's been a lot of misdirection that I've had to do in order to protect myself from being a silence breaker for my brother, who is a rapist. And now they're after my life. My whole family is after my life. And they're setting me up. And Sony Records owes me $3.5 million, and they don't want to pay me, and it would be in their better interest, just like Michael told me. And Brad Paisley, who sued Sony Records for $10 million. They owe me money, and they're trying to kill me off. And I'm begging you and I'm pleading you, help me raise $100,000 as soon as I can, so I can move to an undisclosed location where I'm safe. My realtor won't sell my house. They're all involved in this, and they're trying to keep me there. They had cops come and check for a rope in my garage, saying I wanted to hang.
He said Sony owe me $3.5 million, and they rather just knock me off than to pay me. He said that's what Sony told Michael Jackson as well.
But you see how slick they are? He said they actually had a cop come over to his house just so they could get it on record that he had a rope in his garage to hang himself with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how sneaky. And he said it was people from his own team that was in on it. People from his own. So that goes to show you how far they go. They even use people from your own team. Y'all remember Left Eye in that car crash, and it was like 8 other people in the car with her?
Yeah.
I wonder if those were, and they all survived. I wonder if those were the people that was on her team, the same people that was on Aaron Carter's team. You know, the same energies. I ain't talking about the same exact people, but the same energies around them. Think about that. Think
Now,
about that.
Now it was 8 passengers all
They
together
sneaky.
in this van with Angie Stone. Seven of them was injured, banged up a little bit, but she the only one that died in that van, bro.
Facts.
Same thing with Lisa Left Eye. It was a bunch of people in the car. She was the only one that didn't survive.
They put a bunch of agents around you. Look what Ye said. Ye said that his personal trainer was an agent. Talking about here, have him taken to the crazy house and have them on higher levels of the crazy meds. So I mean, people don't even know if the team that they around, if they can even trust the team that they around when they in that industry, because the industry put plants around you. When they owe you millions of dollars and you make millions of dollars for them, they make sure they put agents around you, because a lot of those record companies work for the intelligence agencies on the low.
Facts.
So they put agents around you. They tap your phones. They tap all your electronics. Everything. It's like the movie Enemy of the State with Gene Hackman, who just mysteriously died. It's like Enemy of the State.
I don't know. We're the lucky ones.
With Will Smith and Gene Hackman.
Right.
They put all these plants around you, and all these devices is basically bugged. And they could do that easily now. You know what I mean? They could bug all your devices, because there's back doors into all of our stuff. All of this smart technology is back doors into all of it. So they can definitely put plants around you. They listen to everything you say, everything you do. And they know that they owe these people money. And they know eventually these people's gonna come for their money. And they got something for that. They already got the plants around you ready to, you know what I mean, to cooperate. And sometimes they even get the people that's close to them, do little side deals and money and stuff. People you knew for years wouldn't even guess that they would turn on you. But sometimes they even get approached. Sometimes they might get approached about some stuff that they did illegally, and the cops that have in the feds or the military, that whoever's behind all of this will have dirt on these individuals and flip your own people around you. Like, all right, if you don't do this and do that, I'ma tell this and do that, and you're gonna be in custody for this and that. They do tactics like that too, because they don't just monitor you, they monitor the people around you too. And then some of the people that's around you is monitoring you. So that, I mean, that's the type of life that these celebrities, chose, because these companies, it's billions and billions and billions of dollars that's being made through these artists. These artists make billions of dollars for these companies.
They think they just get in there. They think they just get in there for the music, but it's the same thing. I mean, they get in there and they realize it's different doors and shit that that they gotta go through. It's different things they gotta go through being that high level of celebrity. So they intentions is to get in there, make music, make money, and not have to go through the bullshit. But they find out different when they get in there. Everybody you heard come out from the industry that been through something said they pure intention was to go in there just to make music because they love making music. Make some money while they can do it. But they didn't realize all the stuff they had to endure when they got into the industry. All the snakes, all the people that want a piece of you, all the nasty ass execs and these record company owners that want to take advantage of people coming into the industry that's young and dumb and don't know what's going on. They take advantage of these people.
Hold on, JR. Hold on, JR. Look at this.
What?
Talking about something, this is trash. The day after she passed, y'all start the conspiracy stuff. Nah, they started the conspiracy stuff. Are you listening? What they said out their own mouth? She said that the record companies might do something to her. Aaron Carter said that the record companies
we got to point that out.
So we showing y'all the stuff that the artists are saying. What do you mean? It's conspiracies that they talking about. The artists that you see got taken out, or the artists who did get locked up. They telling you that these record companies are doing dirty stuff to keep their money. What are you talking about? Conspiracy stuff? Yeah, real conspiracy stuff. Yeah, it ain't no theory. It's conspiracy fact. Once the artists start telling you themselves. Michael Jackson out of his own mouth said Sony was the devil, and they was going around bugging Mariah Carey stuff and all this type of everything and doing all this extra stuff. Michael Jackson said that out of his own mouth.
Now
Aaron Carter said this stuff out of his own mouth. Angie Stone said it out of her own mouth.
She just said it. Like, and we have
Exactly.
to highlight this fact of that because
The hell?
I mean, you want to bring attention to if these artists are getting taken out for you want to bring attention to that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like they owe this woman money. Her family deserves to get those millions of dollars that they owe.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna highlight it. Whether you want to cause conspiracy theorists or not. They don't change the fact that these artists got taken out about that when they start asking for those royalties.
Facts.
Sam Cooke. I'm gonna bring Sam. I got
Nigga,
all the lineup. I got Sam Cooke shit,
Nigga.
Jimi Hendrix lineup, like everything. I'm gonna show y'all what these artists said up, you know, and the people around them said themselves what they witnessed.
Even
Now you got-
Randy Quaid came out about the Star Wagon.
Star Wagon. Now you gotta remember the mafia used to run the entertainment. It's probably still do on the underground. Like the underworld always run the entertainment industry. So I'm trying to let you know what we dealing with here when
Bro,
it comes to this
the
entertainment industry.
mafia don't own the
When it's-
entertainment industry. Military intelligence do now.
Yeah, but when it's trillions of
Through the
dollars,
tech companies.
when it's trillions of right, fact.
Military intelligence through the tech companies run the industry now, not the mafia.
Now, when trillions of dollars is being, ran through an industry, you know what type of people, running the industry with that type of, with that type of power. Come on, man. Don't be naive. Don't be naive, man. If you're a person making, I'm saying you're making billions of dollars a year, who you think gonna want a piece of that? You think you're gonna be able to make all that without having no type of somebody from higher ups or somebody trying to get at you for that? Even for you to get to that certain point, even get to that status and maintain there, you're gonna have to deal with some shit.
Soon
What
as
did-
Diddy
what did he
became an
say?
uppity Negro.
What did he say? What did he say? He said we good to get up to the top, and there's a whole level of war. There's a whole war going on at the top. This billionaires nigga saying this. It's not us saying it. That billionaire nigga said that.
Facts.
You get to the top, and there's a whole nother war of people you got to deal with. And
They
when he
act like
say that-
we the ones that's making this stuff up. Niggas coming in here like we making this stuff up. We only showing y'all what the entertainers who's actually dealing with these wicked individuals are saying. We showing you what they saying.
Let
As
me
soon as
play
they
that.
say something, they end up taking out.
Now, this is Michael Jackson's sister, Latoya Jackson, did an interview with Barbara Walters. Let's see what Latoya Jackson said her brother told her.
I knew something terrible would happen at the end, not to mention the fact that Michael constantly told me, Latoya, if I die, they're going to murder me. They're going to kill me. He would tell me that, Barbara. And that's when Michael passed. When I found out he had actually passed, I said, no, it wasn't an accident. He was murdered. Your brother was murdered. I always believed that from day one. I said, I'm not going to accept anything else, Barbara. They could have told me a heart attack. They could have told me he had fallen off a ladder. And I would have said, no, it's not a heart attack. He was murdered.
So we ain't say that.
I knew.
Latoya said that. Hold on,
Exactly.
let me play the other one.
They act like we sitting here making this stuff up. We only showing y'all what the artists themselves and their family members and friends are saying right out their own mouth.
Let me play this one too. Hold on. This one, let me know if y'all can. The audio's still good.
Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah, you can hear it.
All right, hold on. This might be the same one.
Shout out to y'all who've
this
been shout out to y'all who've been gifting members and hitting us
Yeah,
with
highlight
super
that.
chats. We definitely
highlight.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
I see you, Earth Day Venus. What's up,
Shout out
sis?
to E Highly Favorite for the super chat.
Right.
Shout out to Earth Day for gifting membership. But let me play this one. Don't forget about this one. When Latoya went on The View. Let's go ahead and play it. Let's see what she said to them on The View.
Latoya, they're going to kill me. I said, who, Michael? First, I thought you're Michael Jackson. Nobody in their right mind would ever think of doing anything like this to you. That's what you think. He says, no, but you don't understand. And then I saw how serious he was. He said, it's bigger than what you think. I said, well, Michael, what is it? He said, it's my publishing. They're after my publishing. They want to take it. As you guys.
So that's Latoya saying the conversation you had with her brother, and she's not going to lie about that. She said, they after my publishing, And so you gotta understand what we saying here. They owe. You gotta understand what Angie Stone said. They owe me millions and millions of dollars in publishing. She said I put together a strong team to go after my money. So what you think they gonna try to do to her? She said out her own mouth. She said, I don't know what they gonna try to do to me for all the money they owe me. It's not no conspiracies, bro. This ain't no conspiracies, bro. These people sit when you start asking for millions and millions of dollars that they have to owe you, they have to pay you. They're not gonna want to pay up. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a mob boss owing you millions of dollars and he tell you get the F out of here? What you gonna do about it? He just gonna send a hit team after you. If you start trying to do certain things, send a hit team after you.
But listen though, it goes even deeper than that. You gotta understand who's controlling these record companies. Now it's tech companies, it's the tech companies in bed with the military intelligence agencies. So if she started putting a team together, they would know that and they could intercept and put plants all around her. So that team that she putting together could be actually agents that's actually intercepting what she's trying to do, because they can hear her conversations behind the scenes.
Now,
like when you talk around, but hold on, let me make this one point.
Go ahead.
Let me make this one point. When you talk around all these devices that we got, and if you got military intelligence on you, you know they got back doors into all of our equipment, all of our cell phones, our TVs, our laptops. If you got any type of smart devices in your house, they can tap into that and tap into your systems in the car. So if she's sitting there like, oh, I got to put a team together to go after the record companies, they can put plants all around her because they can listen into
live stream.
Yeah,
she said that on live.
Yeah, she said that on not just on live stream, but you gotta understand, bro. These record companies are working with trillions of dollars with all these artists. You gotta understand the influence that these are. That's a huge military intelligence operation, bro. That's why Michael Jackson was saying that they was using them to basically harass Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey was coming to her because she was messing with the dude from the record company, the exec. And she wanted to break away from him. And yeah, exactly. I ain't even have to say it. Most people know. And he got all her stuff tapped. How could a record company owner have the power to get people followed around like that? But when you do deep research, you'll find out that most of these intelligence agencies are working with these tech companies. A prime example is Mark Zuckerberg singing on Joe Rogan's show about how the Pentagon and all them kept harassing them at Facebook to take
your mic cutting in and out.
Things there. A whole lot of money is funded through this and a whole lot of influence on the masses. So when these artists start asking for this money back, that's like you catching them in a crime because they've been stealing these artists' money and using it for black operations. So the artist is going after their money, like where my money at? And the record companies that work for the intelligence agencies, they rather take you out than to actually prove that they owe you money. So and they scare everybody around these individuals, rather these people that they knew for years or people that just started working with them. That's why I said if she did put a team together, most of that team was already compromised, bro.
Yeah. She said she put a strong.
That's why she'd die in the car with 8 niggas and she'd be the only one. Just like Left Eye, you get in an accident with 8 other people and you the only one that died in the car.
Facts.
Because your team was compromised. The team she said she was putting together was compromised because it's military intelligence that's running all of this.
Or just
Mark Zuckerberg told y'all niggas. That's not even a theory. But hold on, no, JR, you know niggas be coming here. Oh, y'all conspiracy theorists. Mark Zuckerberg came right out on Joe Rogan's show and said the freaking Pentagon and all of them is basically controlling their operation, telling them what to take down and what to add on. So this is not no theory anymore. It's called conspiracy fact. It ain't no more theories. Left Eye died in the car with 8 niggas. Angie died in the car with like 8 niggas. A plane went down with a Leo on it.
Right.
Yeah, 7 niggas. And a plane went down with a Leo on it. Come on, man. Look. As soon as niggas start asking about their money, bro. As soon as they start asking about their money that's tied up in black operations all over the world, that's going to put you in danger.
Yeah.
Because it's higher than just music. It's bigger than just music. Because they're using this money for black operations. Just to keep the people enslaved. All this is for us. To keep us all enslaved and in this program. That at the end of the day is all for us. It's all for us, and they need these agents who are the celebrities. Celebrities are agents also, whether they know it or not. Whether their talent and their skill and everything is being used to manipulate the masses to keep us all programmed. Because everything that they don't have full creative control because they're being indoctrinated to indoctrinate us. So no artist is going to get full creative control because they got to put the programming into the artist's work to keep us programmed.
They do it on their own, right? Unless they.
And when they do it on their own, they become a target. Soon as
Yeah.
the artists want to separate from the record company, and because they want to have full creative control, they become basically a enemy. And no major TV stations or radio stations will play their music or nothing. You wouldn't even know that they creating music anymore.
Well, we're going into a whole new technological age where now the record companies are partner up with the tech companies, where the artist is not going to even be the artist no more. They're going to use the artist's voice and image. They don't need the artist to go in the studio and record anything. They don't need the actor to come on the set and do anything. Now that's what I'm saying. The technology is being bumped up now. Now, what Angie Stone had found out is that the music is being tokenized and put on the blockchain, right? Their music is being tokenized and put on the blockchain. So a lot of these artists, there's a class action suit against Universal Music Group, where there's a whole lot of artists involved with, finding out where their royalties at and finding out where their money at, because the streaming company is only paying you cents for million. I mean, you basically for 1 million streams, you're only getting like what? For 1 million streams, you get maybe what, $1,200? Not even that, less than that. So they're like, okay, we're going into the studio, we making albums that cost us $700,000 to make, but now when it hits the streaming platforms, y'all shortchanging us. So a lot of these artists is trying to figure out, all right, well, we need our money that from back royalties that y'all owe us, because right now the actors and the actresses, they're not getting no residuals from anything that's being played on TV or anything. Everything, the streaming companies is buying the rights and the license to all the TV shows and everything. So they don't see no more royalties, man. They don't get no more residuals off any of the stuff they played in, throughout their career. Same thing with the music. These artists, Snoop Dogg was just complaining. He said, I got $1 billion. I only made $43,000 off 1 billion streams. Where the rest of my damn money at? So you got a lot of these artists and these A-list artists that's getting fed up of how things is being ran with this new system. So these niggas is starting to ask where they bread at, bro. So what you think gonna happen to these niggas? They asking where they money at, bro.
And that's why they be killing themselves on tour, because they not making money off their streams.
They ain't making no money.
Yeah, I mean, so they got a tour all the time, because they was making the amount of money that the record companies was making off of their music through the streams and through record sales. They wouldn't have to tour as much. But they got practically kill themselves to keep their lifestyles up, torn, because they're not getting the money off the streams, which is billions and trillions of dollars, mind you. Though JR, we know how fast them streams run up.
Facts.
We see it in real. We've seen it in real time. Right. Yeah, we see this shit in real time.
We actually got to witness it in real time. How fast?
Yeah. How fast that bread run up when you Like, we talking from experience now, and they ain't getting that bread off all them streams that they get. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, let me finish playing off this before we continue real quick, because she said some more things.
You guys know my brother had one of the largest catalogs in the world, meaning music-wise.
The Beatles collection was one of them.
He owned the Beatles, yes. Yeah. There's an elevator music that you hear, just everything, basically a piece of every artist.
I'm really intrigued, because you say that there was somebody at this house, and you know who it was. Can you say who it was?
No, I cannot say, because there were other people in the house as well. Because I prefer not to at the moment, but I will say this: I would love to have a one-on-one with several people. One person I would love to have. Safe? I would love to have a one-on-one with probably.
I mean, look, Whoopi said, "Don't say the name." Look, she's great to say the name. Whoopi said, "Don't say it." You heard her? She
Yeah,
turned right around.
you can't say the
You
name.
can't
You
even
remember
say the
Left
name.
Eye said. Remember Left Eye said a certain name on TV.
She said, Whoopi said,
You see how they don't? Yeah, you can't say the name on those
Whoopi an agent.
shows.
That makes Whoopi an agent because she told her not to even say the name. Like that's use an agent. You know what I mean? Whoopi. I don't think Latoya really cared about, you know what I'm saying, what was, you know what I mean, she just talked about her brother being murdered for his publishing. She ready to go all out and say the name of who. Remember Corey what you call him was on TV and he said I can't even say the names because
Oh,
they gonna
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman said I can't even say the names because they
Yeah.
gonna try to do something. Yeah. Like, yeah, bro. I believe Dr. Sabi was a victim of the same people. He died in the cell, bro. He died. That man died inside of a cell in Honduras,
Oh
bro.
yeah, definitely.
Somebody snitched him out and said he had $30,000 on him because you know you're not allowed to travel more than 10,000.
It was somebody close to him.
Somebody close to him.
They put plants around you.
They snitched.
They
Dr.
put
Sabi
agents
out.
around you.
Right. They snitched Dr. Sabi all the way out, and that man died in a cold cell without. You know what I mean?
They always put agents around these individuals.
So this ain't really no conspiracy theory, bro, because there's a lot of these artists, even the ones from back then. Let's hop into this real quick with Sam Cooke. When Sam Cooke wanted to start his own publishing record company / booking agency, they did everything in their power. Even the mafia came after him and told him, "You better leave this alone." The mafia told him, "You better leave this alone." Other people was coming to him like, "You can't do this, Sam. You can't do this." You know what I'm saying? And guess what he said? F all y'all niggas. I'm doing it anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they ain't let him get it off, bro. They didn't. They ain't let Sam Cooke get it off.
As soon as these celebrities start trying to bring other celebrities in some type of big business that'll cut out the major companies, they always come after them. Like let's say the top people, Diddy or call Jay, yeah, we need to start this entertainment company and do this. Yeah, you know I mean, soon as you start making plans like that, after they feeding you and letting you be a billionaire, and you start making plans with other celebrities to try to take over things, try to buy TV stations like NBC, they coming after you.
Right.
Yeah, you know I mean, you try to buy that's unauthorized. You're not allowed to buy no TV station unless we tell you to buy a TV station. You try to buy a TV station on your own, you're gonna get locked up. But you might get let out later during for a technicality. You might get let out later during the line for a technicality, but they gonna lock you up.
Now somebody's snitching out the group. Once they had that meeting, somebody running back and telling the feds, "Look, we just had this secret meeting between us, and they're trying to start like with Prince." What Will Smith just said. Will Smith said Jay-Z, him, and Prince sat down and talked about starting an entertainment company. Somebody ran back and told the feds. Same thing with Jay Prince said. Jay Prince said, "Me, Irv Gotti, and Suge Knight met at the hotel. We used to meet at the hotel all the time, sit down, have lunch, and talk about starting this union, this hip hop union / entertainment company, right? Distribution." He said somebody left from that meeting and went back and told somebody that went to the feds, and they all got raided at the same time. It was like someone pushed the button. You know how Diddy crib got raided at the same time with both houses in different coasts got raided? He said basically they pushed the button, Murder Inc. got ran up in. No Diddy.
They pressed the button. That's the crazy.
Yeah, they pressed the button, bro. Feds raided.
Press a button.
Feds raided Jay Prince, Diddy. I mean Jay Prince. I believe Diddy probably snitched them out, or Jay, one of them niggas, but allegedly. But yeah, he said, Murder Inc. got raided.
That's crazy.
I think Biggs went to jail. Who else? He said they sent hitmen after him. Jay Prince said they sent hitmen after him to try to kill him. He said after feds, they sent straight hitmen after him. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy,
That
bro.
sounds like some movie. This sounds like some shit that could be in some type of movie.
You said hitman came
That
after
sounds
him, bro.
theatrical as hell, bro. That sounds theatrical as hell. Yeah,
Now
through the feds, they sent hitmen after me.
Now, when Irv Gotti was
Crazy.
up on Drink Champs, and he said, and they mentioned to him about that, and he's saying he was, trying, and they said, was that the reason the feds ran up in there? The look on his face, and he said that could be. The look on his face when Nori asked him, was that the reason why the feds ran up in there in Murder Inc. office? He said that could be. Now, mind you, Death Row, it was Death Row, Murder Inc., and Rap-A-Lot Records. And then they brought Dame in on late. They brought Dame in later. You know what I'm saying?
And that would have been a big distribution company. They basically would have covered all east, the south, the east, and the west.
That's what the plan was, bro. That's what the plan was. And now Jay Prince said somebody left that meeting talking, and then the feds raided all of them. Even with Will Smith, Jay-Z, and Prince starting an entertainment company, that would have. Why is every time they go to start an entertainment company, somebody either dies or go to hell to jail or just get scared and just back away from it, period?
Now, most people don't make this connection, but like I have to go back to the Joe Rogan show with Mark Zuckerberg on there, man. How he said the government was basically calling them up, making threats. Now imagine if they that aggressive with the tech companies, how aggressive were they with the record companies? Or still are.
Yeah, facts.
You gotta think about it. He said they would literally be calling them up on the phone, cussing at them, telling them to take things down. You know what I mean? You bro, you talk about the mafia running things. The mafia ain't got nothing on the government. Now, that's the biggest gangsters, because if they could call these places of business up like that, that's supposed to be separate from the government, and basically telling them what to do, and they have to do every move, and when they don't do it correctly, they got a hitman coming after them. Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
That's a whole nother level right there.
Yeah, Jay Prince
that's what Diddy was talking about when he said it's even more bigger at the top. Like, you think you're a billionaire, you get up there, and there's more stuff going on at the top. That's what he was saying.
All right.
That's why the nigga in jail now.
Now, before we get into this, Sam Cooke, you see how strange it is that two of the biggest companies during the hip hop companies during the early 90s that caused the whole East Coast West Coast beef. You see how both of them niggas in jail? CEO of Bad Boy Records and the CEO of Death Row, both of them niggas in prison, in jail, behind bars. That ain't no goddamn coincidence, man. That's no coincidence, bro. And it's crazy because they had the two of the biggest artists, Biggie and Tupac. They're both, Biggie and Tupac is dead, and the both CEOs is behind bars. That should tell you right there.
It just guys, you just gotta see how corrupt it all is. Like, it's all linked together. Like that EP list. That EP list is a lot of celebrities, a lot of big name celebrities is on that joint. That goes to show you how tied in all of them are. Like, it's bigger than just the music. It's bigger than just the entertainment. Like, a lot of that missing money that these artists are looking for went into black projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, it's bigger than stuff that it wasn't supposed to go to, or stuff that just wouldn't look good to the public if people found out.
Went to them private prisons like crazy.
Exactly. More, that and more stuff. Even like experimental stuff going on in those private prisons. All types of stuff. That's what we're saying. Like, it's going into black projects. So when these artists start talking about auditing these labels, you're not just auditing the labels, you auditing the black operations that's going on behind the scenes too.
Yeah, because they go finding out where all that money.
Exactly. See, that's what people ain't
Whitney Houston was, y'all ever forget Whitney Houston was auditing them too. She was auditing Clive Davis and all them to figure out where her money was at. Like, yo, where the hell my money at? Same thing Left Eye was trying to do with the TLC shit. Like, yo, we gotta audit these record companies. See, the artists ain't know nothing about that. Somebody put them on to that you can audit the record companies to find out where your money at. When artists start catching on to that shit, bro, That's like the that's like a no, we can't let y'all know where y'all money is at, because that money be tied up in so much other shit.
And
For
they
them
got
to
y'all
even
niggas
get
thinking that it's just going to
yeah,
private jets and mansions and all. No, it's going to stuff way more deeper than that. It's going to underground
right,
labs. It's going to underground labs and private prisons and all
private,
other types of
right,
crazy stuff.
facts,
All types
facts.
of different types of research that
Oh,
they
we
do,
definitely.
experimental stuff. So
So before
so
we
that
continue, they gotta
money
run
is
them lights
not just
up.
going to just that. See, that's why they don't want these artists to start auditing them, because during
Right,
a good thorough audit, you'll find all this stuff.
right.
You'll find that the money was going to illegal things or things that shouldn't have been. You know what I mean? Money shouldn't have been going
Oh,
to.
we need y'all to run them lights up. This is 159 likes, almost 700 people. We need y'all, everybody, to tap the screen. If you tuning in, we need you to double tap that screen if you're on the live stream, or hit that like button, because we got more shit to unfold. You know what I mean? Also, visit 90dayherbals.com, where we sell all natural products, natural CBD, natural detoxes, natural hair care and skincare products like soap, deep cleansing shampoos. You know what I mean? CBD cigarettes, CBD pre-rolls, all different things, herbal things on that site. 15% off sale using the discount code.
And remember,
Definitely make
y'all,
sure.
this is what funds us, because let's be real, the stuff we talk about, a lot of our stuff, you know what I mean, they don't monetize it.
Nah,
Because
they
of
or they
some of the
shadow
stuff
ban.
that we said, yeah, we get shadow banned because of the stuff we talk about. That's why we sponsor ourselves, so we can start talking about what we want to talk about. When you sponsor yourself, you ain't got to worry about, you know what I mean, what the sponsors tell you to talk about. Because
Right.
sometimes the sponsors end up owning your show
Yeah, no, they
just
do
because
own
they
your
giving
show.
you the
Yeah,
bread.
right.
So that's why we created our own shop and created our own marketplace where we bought other merchants in, so we could be independent, so we don't get controlled. That's why that's
Facts.
why we talk about the stuff we talk about.
Facts. Before we move on, I gotta hit y'all. Damn, where's it at? Oh shit, I thought I had it on here, but hold on, y'all. No, I had this shit on. All right, so we're gonna get into this quick 15-second commercial break, and we're gonna continue what we doing, bro. We got more shit to unfold.
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.
All right, link is in the description and pinned in the chat. So let's get into Sam Cooke, bro.
It was renegotiation time at RCA, so Alan Klein, who's become Sam's manager, so I'll tell you what, I'll negotiate the contract. And they came up with a concept where they would create their own record company, separate from RCA, and then lease the material out to RCA.
How it was explained to Sam was that this would be a venture where Sam would own the company, own the rights to the recorded materials, be in charge in the studio, which is something he really wanted.
It turns out that Sam was bedridden around this time. He had the flu. What that time period did was give Sam a chance to look through some of his papers, and he realized that there were things that weren't right as far as the ownership of his music business.
I can imagine it would be quite a shock when he learned that Alan Klein was the owner of Tracy Limited, which in effect makes Sam an employee of Alan Klein.
Look, backdoor by his own manager. You know what I'm saying? Backdoor
Just
by
all
his
the
own manager,
effing
bro.
agents, Frankie.
Backdoor by his own manager. You know what I'm
Agents
saying?
all around them.
Now he realized that the manager company had the manager above Sam Cooke, that wasn't supposed to be the thing. Sam Cooke's name was supposed to be on those companies. Partner up with this guy and the rest of the people that he had to partner up with. And look what happened. Now you go asking these people like, yo, what the hell going on? And then you know, a week or two later you end up dead.
Before he died, Sam said to me, I'm going to leave that asshole.
That Thursday, he had proclaimed that he was going to fly to New York Monday and make a whole lot of changes, including firing Alan Klein. But he never made it through the weekend.
Well, from what I hear, he had the argument with Alan maybe 2-3 days before. Klein was ready to take everything.
Kang's, which was a publishing company, and Star Records, all went to Alan Klein.
It was renegotiation time.
You see, bro. Soon as somebody talking about, branching off and being independent, they don't make it. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Because all our entertainment is state sponsored. They taking on the same model that the Roman Empire took on. They just hiding it. You don't realize that the United States is just a continuance of the Roman Empire. It's literally the blueprint of the Roman Empire. All the entertainment that went on in the Roman Empire was owned by the state. All the communications. All communications is owned by the state. So social media is definitely owned by the state. Television is definitely owned by the state. So it's just one big thing. So the state don't let you separate from it, because if you try to, then you know what I mean, you already know you become enemy of the state.
Now this is Jimi Hendrix, fashion designer. Let's see what conversations he had with Jimi Hendrix before Jimi Hendrix died. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, when people start trying to do their own thing, bro, they realize how sneaky these companies be. They be trying to branch off and get away from it, bro. You know what I mean? So this is on a channel called Danny Jones Clip. I'm gonna play a clip from it, but y'all can go over there and watch the whole thing if y'all wanna. You know what I mean? If y'all wanna, go over there and watch the whole thing. But this is Jimi Hendrix, fashion designer. So let's get into what he say.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be needing.
The conversation he had with Jimi Hendrix. Let me go back a little bit. Hold on.
First of all, I don't like this. Second of all, I don't know what it really means. Third of all, I'll do what Mike does. And Mike's not very smart. He just shove it under the carpet. Let's forget it. I just blow it off. Then he says, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be needing clothes. I'm going, what are we talking about here? What's going on? The third thing, I forgot what it is. I forgot 5 or 10 years ago what it was. He knew the end was coming. Okay. And he was saying it to me. And he was here in St. Pete for maybe 4 days just before he died.
Really?
Yeah. Just before 2 weeks before he died, or weeks before he died, let's say. He had played the High Life Fronton in Miami. We went there. We brought him back. He stayed at this place, I'm telling you, the Blue Room, which was a motel that they've just recently torn down on 34th Street. But my point is that he knew what was coming. And even though he's trying to say it to me, I'm not listening to anything he says. And he's very human. It's a very human person, whatever that means. He's staying in this hotel. He's getting up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the wake up time. Okay, so getting up at 4 o'clock, and we're going to eat right next to this place called the Blue Room. In those days, was a place where you just line up to get the food. What do you call it, Susan? Morrison's Cafeteria. So proper people in St. Petersburg. This is 1970, 1969, probably 1970. So you go out, and this is a proper place to go with the family, with your wife. Morrison's Cafeteria, and you line up and you say, I want that, you're pointing to it, and the people have got the spoons and they put it on your plate, and now Jimmy's first in line, I'm second, Tony's there, and I think Elena. The people that are spooning the food say to me with their mouths but not their voices, is that Jimi Hendrix? They're pointing, is that Jimi Hendrix? Like, this is Jimi Hendrix. He's in Morrison's Cafeteria at 5 o'clock. Like, what the hell are you even talking about? This is impossible. I mean, he's very famous at this point. So all I'm saying to you is that we go to Morrison's, we eat, or if you go to any club anywhere with him, they always invite him to play. He'll always play, always. He may say, I need this kind of guitar, or turn the amp around. I want it to be louder. You don't know what he'll say, but he's looking to play. This is where he's living in his head, in his heart. Or Jimmy, myself, Tony, and a few other people are watching a movie on television, and it's a movie about wolves that raise a baby. Okay, it's an old movie, and we're watching it, and the wolves are raising the baby, doing this, whatever they're doing. There might be foxes, I don't even know. And so we're watching it just properly, and we glance over to Jimmy. Jimmy's playing an air guitar. In his head, he's playing along with the music in this thing, in this movie. This is where his head is at. He's playing. Then he realizes we see what he's doing, and then he starts tuning his elbow. He makes it into a joke. But all I'm saying to you is that all of these people, musician types, Macho Man, same thing. These people are totally taken up with whatever game they're playing. It's 100% of their being. 100.
What was it like? Well, first of all, what was it like when you found out Jimmy first passed away? Like, where were you and how?
I was sleeping. They came and woke me up and they said, Jimmy's dead. So I'm new at this game. I'm going, what are you talking about? He was just here. He was here like 4 days. We had to pick him up in Miami, brought him back, took him here, took him there. I'm not getting it. I'm saying, what do you mean? He was just here.
Now I realize all these artists say they knew, they knew something was coming. Like they knew they was going, somebody's going to come after him. Or same thing with Michael Jackson saying to his sister, they going to come after me. Jimi Hendrix saying, he was going to die. We just heard Angie Stone saying in her video that, I don't know what they might do to me because they owe me all this money. Like, these people be knowing. You know what I'm saying?
What are you telling me? Jimmy's dead. I couldn't get it. And then they said he's in England, he died, he overdosed, or whatever they think it was, or, he's dead. Then I had to try to absorb this, but I had lost my birth mother at maybe 4. So I was forced into learning, people die, people in your family can die. This is how life goes. Deal with it, dude. And from there to this day, I have maybe 5 mothers. Meaning, in my mind, I think they're mothers to me. My father married, after my first mother died, a lady from Canada, beautiful, raised me and all that stuff. In my heart, she's my mother. But we had a beautiful, phenomenal maid, is what they called them in those days, named Arlene, black lady from Brooklyn Dodgers fan, so I could only love Arlene. This is getting what's meant for you. This is a lesson you got to learn in life. People can die. You can love anybody. Triple love her. Quad Texas. That's my mother. She's younger than me. You're going to me. You're going to 40 years ago. I treated her that way.
Let me switch to this real quick. All right, this is the other part.
Negotiation time at RCA.
Hold on, y'all. Let me know if y'all can still hear the audio. Gotta switch to this one too. Hold on. Damn, let me go back. I gotta go back. Got a lot of tabs open. All right, let me go back up. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go.
As a singer. But it was always this idea that there was something more. He was always looking at what was going to be next because he had this sense of the bigger picture.
J.W. Alexander was a member of the Pilgrim Travelers. And when that group disbanded, he started a publishing company. He said, Sam, you're writing a lot of songs. You need to own your publishing because that's where the money's at. That's where the power's at. And then Sam says, well, if we're going to start a publishing company, how about us starting a record company on top of it and record our own artists? And that was the beginning of the partnership.
The purpose of SAR Records was to give many of the gospel artists that Sam knew an opportunity to record pop records, perhaps crossover.
SAR Records and Sam Cooke was a threat to every other record company in the country. The vision was that we're going to make the artist just as important as the owner. And we're not going to treat them as second-class citizens.
He was so forward-thinking and about the industry and the control of the money. It's part of what makes Sam Cooke so dangerous.
Sam really wanted to build an empire. He felt he could do it, and he was not afraid to do it.
Sam had an ideal of getting all the big entertainers like Jackie Wilson, James Brown, to put all their money together and let's start our own big record company.
Sound familiar? Now he said Jackie Wilson, Sam Cooke went to James Brown and Jackie Wilson to start their own entertainment company. Does it sound familiar to y'all? Let's continue.
And booking agency all within one. The mob has always been involved in the record industry simply because it's a lucrative business.
He would get phone calls and he would get visits from mob figures who wanted a piece of his businesses.
They were like, Sam, look here. We hear you trying to start a music union of your own, and we want you to leave that alone. He's like, well, fuck all y'all. You know, I don't give a damn about that shit. Hell, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
And Sammy Davis even called Sam and said, you gotta listen to these guys. These guys are serious guys.
Sammy Davis Jr. agent. He told him, he called him up. They probably went to Sammy like, listen, you got to go talk to this guy, Sam Cooke. He's out of his effing mind. You know what I mean? That you know, that's
Sammy,
your
you gotta
friend,
go talk to Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy, you got to go talk to Sammy, right? He's out of his mind over there thinking he could pull this off. He said, you got to go talk to him, Sam. And he went over there and told him, look, this guy needs some serious guy. You know, F y'all. Go back and tell him I said F them. I'm doing it regardless. And what he do? End up shot at the hotel, shot in his chest by a black woman at that. By the black woman at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? But they saying they that's what they made it look like. But they were saying that he was killed somewhere else and placed there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Cause y'all get paid to pull my coattail. Only reason why y'all able to do all that is because y'all work for the feds. Ain't that what Ye said?
Crazy. That's what Ye said, bro.
Said?
Hell yeah.
All that
Now, can you imagine if Sam Cooke, Jackie Wilson, and James Brown started an entertainment company? Bro, back then? So that's the same thing Prince, Will Smith said Prince had the idea for him, Jay-Z and Will Smith to start Will Smith, Prince, and Jay-Z to start an entertainment company. Same thing with Irv Gotti, Suge Knight, and Jay Prince. And there's probably countless other people that tried to do the same thing that got shut the hell down.
Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC on his unauthorized.
Yeah, Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC. Facts. Unauthorized. You know what I mean? Shit crazy, bro. If y'all ain't hit that like button, definitely double tap that the screen. Hit that like button. Y'all remember this scene, y'all? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember what happened in 5 Heartbeats when the manager went going asking for the 5 Heartbeats royalties from Big Red? Y'all remember this scene? Look, y'all remember this? So why would Robert Townsend put that in the movie? Because he know that this type of shit happens.
2 sets of books.
Yeah, why 2 sets of book, bro? Why
That's what we were trying to tell y'all though. That second book, that goes to some deep dark, you know what I mean, black operations that's going on to some type of underground military base. That's why those second sets of books. That's where all the information. Yeah, 2 sets of books. You got the one that the public see, but then you got the second set of books. That's where all the artists missing money is at. And the second set is going to some crazy stuff. Simple as that. It ain't just going to mansions and yachts, y'all. That's the cover. See, they want y'all to think it's just going. They own most of that stuff anyway.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really going to that. When these artists start investigating where their money went, it starts to get dangerous for them. It starts to get real dangerous. And they take you out quick trying to investigate where that money, because sometimes where that money leads could lead all the way back up to the White House. That's how big it can be.
Well, you remember
that's
when
how big it can be.
When got shot, he had what's the dude that got shot? Remember the interview where when they was the whole Contra thing was going on with when Ricky Ross was moving all that cocaine for the CIA. And he ain't know about that, and they said the dude that got shot had the White House number in his pocket.
Exactly.
Why do a drug dealer? Right. Why do a big time drug kingpin has the White House number in his pocket, directly to the Oval Office. Why?
Fact.
Why?
Fact. That's what we trying to
So
tell y'all. Some of that money that these artists see, y'all think it's just about music and just about the money. Record labels just don't want to pay them because the record labels just want to keep buying yachts and mansions and all. Man, they own all that shit anyway. They don't want that money to be found because a lot of that money goes to black operations, underground laboratories and illegal experiments and all types of shit, private prisons and all types of shit like that. Like y'all gotta understand, like it's deeper than just the music. It's deeper than just the shit that they show y'all, the mansions and the cars. Niggas, that's all surface level shit. What they really doing with all that bread, that's what they don't want to get out. That's why people lose their lives. People lose their lives trying to find out where their money at.
Listen, I know this guy was an evil guy, supposedly, and he did all, tape murders and all that. But that nigga Charles Manson was exposing all that shit, bro. When he realized he wasn't useful anymore, and they threw his ass in jail, he started exposing them about that shit. And they tried to deem him as crazy. I went back and listened to all that Charles Manson shit that he was talking about during them interviews, bro. He was exposing them niggas. And they made him look crazy on it. They told him not to shave his hair. They told him not to do any type of, no haircut, no nothing. They wanted him to go on TV and look like that during them interviews so they could deem him as crazy. But he was exposing them niggas about that shit though, bro. That's why he tatted the swastika on his forehead. He said he they property. He was their property, bro.
Now I seen another interview where he said he put the swastika on his head because it was a symbol used before the Nazis was using it.
And it was.
Yeah,
That's Kanye doing now. Kanye's
right.
demonstrating that right now by wearing the swastika. And we now if I pull it now, it's a swastika in every culture because
he literally said the Nazis stole that symbol. That's what
they did.
Charles Manson said.
Because it's an ancient symbol. I mean, if you go
right,
first of all, I can pull up and show you where every culture has that symbol. Every culture has it. It's like
yeah, it's an ancient symbol that was used.
Symbol.
Yeah, I think it meant like life or all four. Yeah, I mean something like that.
Yeah.
Something to that extent. Yeah, it's an old symbol. It was just stolen by a certain group and they used it for something else.
So
you know what I mean? So it basically mean like life and all that. Yeah. Life is one big circle because it's like that's basically what it means.
Yeah. And Ye wearing it because he want to ruffle the feathers of the small hat community that be going after him when he be speaking out about them. He be trying to ruffle their feathers with that. You know how he do. That's Ye. Ye being Ye. You know what I'm saying? But Angie Stone dying in the car full of 7 passengers, bro. And she the only one that died.
Like Left Eye.
Like Left Eye, bro.
And she was talking the same stuff Left Eye was talking about. Left Eye went up there and said, Clive better give me my money. You know what I mean? You ain't never seen nobody talk about Clive like that on national TV until Left Eye did it.
And you gotta realize she went to Clive's office and held them niggas up for guns.
Exactly.
Like she
trying to get her money.
She went up there and held them for hostage. And who told? Diddy. Diddy told on them. And that's not even though allegedly. T-Boz said Diddy told on them. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy was working with the feds the whole time since early 90s. He's working with the feds. As they said, Diddy's working with the feds since the early 90s. Yeah. Whole time working with the feds, early 90s. You know what I mean? But they try to play it off like he's like the only one working with the feds. Come on now. Hip hop.
Oh yeah,
All right. Hip hop being a billion dollar, billions of dollars moving through that industry, trillions. And globally, trillions. And Diddy be the only one working with the feds. A lot of these niggas work with the feds, man. Cat Williams there, he said that in the interview he did recently. Said these niggas, it's a protocol that these niggas gotta work with the feds because they got too much influence. They got too much influence on the masses.
Joe Rogan, Mark Zuckerberg talks about the Pentagon. Telling him what to do at Facebook. Telling him what to do at Facebook. Yeah, I mean, it's really. What y'all think? Any other industry is going to be different that influence billions of people? You gotta realize the recording industry, the entertainment industry, period. It basically entertains billions of people. It keeps billions of people online. A lot of people do half the things that they do because they seen it on TV. Because they seen it, their favorite celebrity do it or wear it or whatever. You gotta understand how much influence that is. The state is always going to control that because they're going to say it's a threat to national security and all. That's what they was hitting Zuckerberg with, to the point where it started to seem like stuff was starting to get a little like, hold on, this seemed like there's more than just national security. Now it just seemed like y'all just trying to cover up y'all crimes.
And the fact,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
it's starting to get like that. Like, oh, y'all just trying to cover up y'all crimes, to the point where, you know what I mean, a cat like Zuckerberg could tell him, no, I don't wanna take that down because it's the truth. You take it down now, shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they on the phone with him like that.
Now
that goes to show you.
Right.
That goes to show you how corrupt it all is.
Yeah,
and who's really running things.
MI6, CIA,
exactly.
MI6, Mossad.
Yeah, they all running that shit. They monitor it closely and they running it.
And you think about it, they if you got these artists that got influence over millions and millions of people, you will come to them to push a certain type of agenda through anyway. Because you will build them up for that purpose of pushing a certain agenda and persuade the people to think like they want us to think. But it's the people that start, doing critical thinking. That they don't want a whole lot of people doing critical thinking. They're like, well, because that challenged them. They don't want nobody challenging them. They don't want nobody in competition with them. None of that shit. Now, for the simple fact that these record companies partner up with these artificial intelligence tech companies, where they don't need the artists anymore, where they ready to tokenize all the music and ready to tokenize the entertainment industry, period, and put that on the blockchain and start letting people buy into that shit. What you think that's going to do to that market? It's going to shoot that shit up hot, fast as hell. And being the fact that they can produce shit fast now, like they can produce a whole movie in a day. I'm talking about AI write the script. You know what I'm saying? Run that shit through a software where you turn that whole script into visuals. See, the shit they got the public playing with is toys compared to the shit these tech companies and these agencies, these alphabet agencies deal with. That means they able to pump this shit out faster and faster. The music, the movies, they can pump this shit out faster, bro. Now, a lot of these artists seeing this shit. A lot of these artists being hip to this shit, like a Nipsey Hussle. And Nipsey got hip to that shit early on, bro. Before a lot of these niggas even got hip to it. And look what happened to him.
And people gotta understand they love using accidents to take people out, because they did that to Princess Diana. That was suspect.
Yeah, they did, right.
What's his name? The dude from Fast and Furious. They saying this nigga car malfunctioned and did all that. Paul Walker. They saying his car malfunctioned. And you know those Jones could be hacked. You know, a lot of those cars, them electric Jones, could be hacked. Like you can, the self-driving ones, them Jones could be taken over.
Shit, they
Like you
showed you
can
that
literally
shit in
take over the controls in them Jones. Just letting y'all know, like it's wild out here like that.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
I mean, it just takes a little bit of education. It just takes a little bit of education, and you know these things are happening.
Facts.
And a lot of these artists and a lot of these celebrities be saying it out their own mouth, and then they disappear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
Facts.
tell you like, yeah, they say this company owe me millions of dollars, and I haven't got paid yet. Like y'all see me put all these hits out, y'all see me do all these movies, y'all see me do this, and I ain't get paid yet. The next thing you know, accident. Oh, so and so's in an accident, or so and so was OD'd, or so and so, you know what I mean, got shot, or so and so, you know what I mean, committed, you know what I mean, took themselves out. Like it's different. Come on, man.
Or overdose. That's the favorite one.
Yeah, I said OD.
Oh, yes, OD. Yeah, their favorite one is that.
Yeah.
OD. That's their favorite one.
Or they end up in prison.
Now, I remember even when I'll Be Sure said he was being followed around, and his phones and shit was being tapped, and people moving into the area.
Oh yeah, pneumonia. That's another one.
Yeah, the pneumonia. Yeah, that's another
That's
one.
probably some type of chemical that they getting people with.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, bro. Let me pull this. Let me see if I can pull this shit up. Dang. Yeah, shout out to y'all that subscribe, man. We got like 5,000 subs overnight, bro. One night. You know what I'm saying? Nearly 5,000 subs. So shout out to y'all that subscribe, man, and tuning in, bro. This is shit we on regularly. So it's one of them channels you can come to where we connect dots and shit, man. Try to, connect dots and pull all this shit together to give people,
it's all connected, y'all. That's why that EP stuff was real big. That EP Island and EP plane.
They just released new files. They opened up the files and shit, and
that's linking everybody. That's linking entertainers, politicians, execs. You see that? That's what we talk. That's what we telling y'all. It's bigger than just the music or the entertainment. When these celebrities and these artists try to get their royalties and try to audit these companies and see where their money's been going, they see that their money's been going to other type of operations too. Like illegal ones that involve government and politicians and execs and everybody all tied up together, just doing a whole bunch of shit behind the scenes.
Fact.
So they don't want that stuff to be figured out. That's why they send the hit team. They send the hit team quick. If you start trying to expose that. You know what I'm saying? Because when they put together these teams to audit these record companies, they'll find all of that. You know what I mean? They'll find all of that information. They'll see where all that money was going. And sometimes you find out where some money is going, it could be dangerous that you even knew that money went there. You get what we saying? It's dangerous for them to find out where their money went. That's why things get critical. Real fast.
Yeah, this shit is this shit is definitely ain't no conspiracy theory. This shit a conspiracy fact, bro.
Yeah, because the artists are saying it themselves. They telling you that these companies if I ask that it's dangerous to ask for their money. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson was talking about it. Prince was talking about it. Aaron Carter was talking. Every time they ask for their money, you know what I'm saying? Things get dangerous. That's what Robert Kelly was talking about. That's why he doing time.
That nigga said, y'all gave y'all 30 years. Y'all killing me. Y'all trying to kill me. They still coming at the Michael Jackson estate. They still got these two retarded ass little white dudes still trying to come at the Michael Jackson estate. And it ain't them. We know who backing them.
Right.
We know who's backing them. They being used as pawns.
Bro, I
Take
wouldn't
more
even be
money.
on here talking about this so-called conspiracy stuff if the artists didn't say it themselves out of their own mouths. I wouldn't even be covering it because I'd be like, well, it's a theory because we don't know what the hell is going on because nobody never said anything about it. But no, that's not the reality. The reality is Michael Jackson, Aaron Carter, you know what I mean? Prince, Britney Spears, all these motherfuckers was coming out trying to tell niggas, you know what I mean, these companies owe us all this money and they ain't paying up and they taking people out.
Look at Wendy Williams. She said they got
Exactly.
my money.
Yeah,
She
that's
said,
what I'm saying. We ain't
my
just
money is
pulling
set
this
up.
shit out of nowhere. We going by with the art. We just played a whole bunch of videos showing y'all that it's the artists themselves that are saying this. I'm telling you, I would not be covering this shit because I just see it as some baseless gossip. But when you got celebrity after celebrity coming out saying that they stealing their money, and as soon as they start investigating, something happens to them. It's a pattern.
Even from back, you see how far it goes back.
Facts.
What we just played. Sam Cooke went to James Brown, and they, they trying to start a record company. Then they booking agency, record company,
right,
and publishing company.
Same pattern, bro.
Same pattern, bro.
Same pattern for years, for decades. Same pattern for decades. Soon as these artists start trying to come together and create something separate out of the big industry, they get taken out. As soon as these artists start questioning where their money at, after the industry robs them of their money, they get taken out. Or they go to jail for the rest of their lives. Or they go to jail and get taken out in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's for real. And they're telling you this. We're not just coming on here saying, I see every once in a while people will jump on conspiracy theories and stuff. Nah, but did you call the artists who got taken out? You calling them conspiracy theorists after they told you what I'm doing right now is dangerous? I'm asking Sony for my money and it's dangerous. They already threatening me. They already calling the cops and saying that I'm trying to hang myself in my garage. Like, that's literally what's coming out of these artists' mouth. Now you can say that's a theory all you want, but Aaron Carter ain't here no more. He said they was trying to get to him, and he really ain't here no more. So how is that a theory?
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a conspiracy fact.
Yeah, that's definitely.
There ain't no damn theory. I wouldn't even be talking about this if the artists. I feel like we need to bring attention to this because these artists are suffering on the low. They are being taken advantage of by these big industries and by the military intelligence agencies, because that's who's really running that shit behind the scene. It ain't the old school mafia like it used to be. Once the feds took the mafia out, who you think took over everything? You know what I'm saying?
Notorious B.I.G., like for the first time,
the night he got killed.
What in the world?
Let me tell you, like, and I don't even want to say this out loud because it's like a terrible jinx. I met Biggie, 4 hours before he got killed, and I talked to Prince 8 hours before he died. I talked to Prince and he called and he was pitching. He was saying that him and Jay-Z should start an entertainment company. And he said he had talked to Jay and he wanted to do it. And we talked that night, and in the morning, he was gone. I don't know what that says about me.
Well, I don't think it. You have enough experiences in life. Look, things happen. Life is pricey. You have enough.
Oh no! I'm like, no, wait, don't call me. Don't call me.
I think you've had plenty of phone calls. I'm sure you're okay. Don't take it out. But that's got to be a disorienting experience to wake up and be like, I just met this, or I just met this insanely talented, brilliant human, and now they're, or I just had a phone call with Prince, who,
Yeah, no, the Biggie one made me cry because it was like stupid.
Yeah.
And it was like just centered on hip hop, like for rapping, and that one hurt me. It scared me too,
And Jay said, 4/4 album, a song called Caught in Their Eyes. Now listen to these lyrics. I'm gonna play a couple seconds. Please hit that like button if you're just tuning in.
I sat down with Prince eye to eye. He told me his wishes before he died.
Bro, these niggas don't, this shit don't be no conspiracy. Them niggas really be going through it behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And they somehow, you know, they got to let somebody know what's going on. So people like us can talk about it when they do pass away. Yeah, somebody be left behind to talk about the shit, bro. Like, this is what it is, man. I mean, if you're a person that got influence over millions and millions of people, do you really think you're gonna be able to operate free out here?
Bro,
There's a big ass YouTuber called Mr. Beast. And he said the establishment came to him and said, "We want to buy you out for $1 billion." He said no. Ever since he told them no, they've been putting essay allegations on him, the people around him. They've been effing with his brand, effing with his business. That's just how it go. You know what I mean? There's a whole nother war at the top, like what Diddy said. It's a whole war at the top when you.
And it don't matter if you black or white.
It don't matter if you black or white, bro. That's what Michael Jackson
said. That's still a low level ritual right there.
White.
We trying to tell y'all niggas. They use that black and white stuff for the slave for us. They look at us as cattle and slaves. That black and white ritual is for us. Because when you get to the top, it are different types of nationalities and different races at the top. That's running things.
Because there's no racism at the top.
Exactly. They just about keeping control. That's it. They use racism as a tool. They use classism as a tool. They use politics and religion as a tool. Those are just tools to keep us divided. That's it. Those all are just tools to keep us divided. And we keep falling for it, so they keep remaining in power. That's why we feel like it's important to get this information out, because the artists were the ones that was crying out to us. The artists were crying out to us, basically to the public, letting us know what's going on behind the scenes. Like Angie Stone, she's a whistleblower. Yeah, you know what I mean, she basically exposed the industry. They owe her something. She said it basically said they gonna come after me because I put a team together to audit them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that.
Same thing with Aaron Carter. Same thing with Michael Jackson. How he was saying Sony was the devil, and how Sony was after him. Like we telling y'all, and how his sister went on The View and went on national television and said her and her brother had conversations all the time of them coming after him, threatening him, and all this type of stuff. Like y'all gotta understand, it's a lot going on. So when stuff happens to these artists and these celebrities, black or white, because we could talk about some white ones too. So people, it ain't just about black celebrities. I know in our community we just want to think, oh, is this about black celebrities? But we seen them take Anne Hesh out. Anne Hesh was still alive when they stuffed her in that ambulance.
She damn sure was. And
you could tell she was running from somebody. She ran into somebody's house because she was literally trying to run from somebody.
Trying to get away.
Matthew Perry, his under mysterious.
It just came out. Bro, it just came out.
Wife and his dog.
Don't you pass this. It just came out. The report just came out that Matthew Perry was shot with ketamine 27 times before he passed away. Now
exactly, that's a hit.
You think he would shoot himself up 27 times with ketamine? Think about that, y'all. You think Matthew Perry would shoot himself 27 times? No. Come on, man.
They don't care if you're black or white, man. They taking you out if you try to do anything independent of them. You know what I mean? Somebody hit Bob Saget over the head, the nigga from Full House.
Right.
They hit him over the head. They had Brittany Murphy and her husband laying in the tub.
Right.
Laying out in the tub. You know what I mean? So it ain't about black and white. Y'all stop this black and white shit. That's a ritual that they got us all on.
Right. They found
that black and white mindset. That's that ritualistic shit that they got y'all on.
Brother Humpty Dumpty in a hotel dead. And he was speaking about he started speaking out about the music industry. You know what I'm saying?
Get this black and white racist shit out of here, man. Stop thinking like that. That's the problem right there. That's how they keep everybody divided. You know what I'm saying? That's how they keep everybody divided, man.
We need y'all to hit that like button because we about to go right back into Angie Stone. First of all, we need y'all to shop at Night and Day Herbals.com. Support us over at the Night and Day Herbals.com. Take advantage of the 15% off sale. Also, we have 30% off on all the sea moss over there as well. So, Night and Day Herbals.com is the website. Y'all can shop with us over there. Definitely, that's what keep us going. Because we independent. Ain't nobody running our show. This shit is independent, bro. And then we're going to go ahead and run this commercial, and we're going to get back into Angie Stone.
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.
Links is in the description of this video and pinned to the top. Definitely go over there and support us. We do ship out fast. I mean, we ain't Amazon, but we do ship out fast. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And y'all get y'all products. So let's continue. Let's get back into what Angie Stone was saying. This is for the people that, you know, the people that think it's all a conspiracy theory.
But meanwhile, back at the ranch, as I was coming through all of this, I soon found out that one of the biggest companies that I was with, Universal Music, it's the second part of the ugly truth. We began to research things to check on my royalties and my statements and things that of that nature, only to find out a lot of my publishing, a lot of my royalties, my mechanicals, they have all pretty much been stolen. As I begin to find out things that I never had to look into, because when you hire a team of people that, to some degree, supposed to have your back, you're thinking that they're getting it all together for you. You know, that's why, you know, I respect Oprah Winfrey in that respect when she said, do your own research. Just on the celebrity, that I let a lot of important things slip through the cracks only because I didn't know any better. I worked very hard to take care of my kids as a single mother, and I'm being transparent. My kids' fathers just were not doing what they're supposed to do. So I had to step up and go in and do everything that I needed to do for my family, which is why I worked so hard, which is why I traveled so much, which is why I did shows, because at the end of the day, after 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to.
That means all the money, basically all the music that she was making, being as though they getting registered, they was able to steal all that bread from her, bro. That means somebody in her camp, like you said, Isiah, somebody was an agent in her camp that made sure her music didn't get published, where she get the royalty to it, where the company gets all that bread, bro. All that work she was doing and all that work she put in went straight to the company. She didn't see none of that shit, bro.
You know why? Because soon as they get these people off the street, right? And when they get in there, they don't know nobody. These artists, all they go in there with is their talent. So when they get in there, the people in the industry tell them, look, you're going to need a lawyer. I got a good lawyer for you. Oh, and you're going to need a better road manager and a businessman. And you're going to need a personal trainer. I got a good personal trainer for you. It'd be all agents around them that the industry gives them.
Right.
And then they start being around these people for years and they think that they're their real friends, but they're not. A lot of them just be industry plants.
She says that in this. She said it was people she thought she could trust.
Yeah, they be industry plants. Right. Because some of these artists, they've been in the game for like 20 years and they've been working with the same individuals for 20 years and they think those individuals really work for them, but really they just there to monitor them. Like they actually go into professions just so they can monitor these celebrities. It'd be their hairstylist, it'd be their personal trainer, It's all these people are agents around them, all of them. And the thing is, they be with these people for like 20 years, so they think that, oh, they got real friendships. But these people's hearts belong to the company.
Yeah, keep intel on them, basically.
Right, just to keep intel on them. Hell yeah.
Tabs on them.
That's all they there for. And sometimes they can flip the people around you who you didn't come in the industry with. Sometimes they able to get to the people you came in the industry with. You know what I'm saying? That they can do that too.
Yeah, we need y'all to run them likes up a little bit more. We got, you know what I mean, over 900 people. We need everybody to double tap that screen, man. These don't need to be in the algorithm getting pushed. Because I mean,
yeah, we able to talk this because we sponsor our own show.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We not controlled by no corporation or no sponsors. We ain't got everything that we sell to y'all come from the market that we develop with other merchants that we put on. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we did it. And all of our merchants got the same mindset as us. All of our products are natural. We don't use no synthetic chemicals. They all organic. You know what I mean? From the CBD to the hair care products, the skin care products. You know what I mean? Everything. The detoxes don't have no fillers in them. Everything we use is organic, natural. We know that these corporations are poisoning us. They've been poisoning us for years through the products, poisoning us through our shampoo and our soap, even our bathroom tissue. They poisoning us through. You know what I mean? If you really do break down everything that the corporation give to us, have toxins in it that's bad for our bodies. That's why we walking around sick all the time. So we developed our company with the mindset that we want to change that. We see the problem, we built the solution. The solution is Night and Day Herbals. We make sure all the herbs and stuff that we use in our products are organically grown, no synthetic anything. And everybody we work with, all the other merchants we work with have the same mindset.
Everything,
you know what I'm saying? Everything, facts. The chemicals they bleach your toilet paper with is actually very harmful to the human body. And the thing is, this stuff is public. It's public. Sure. Yeah, you could go and look it up. It's public. You got people, you got top scientists and all types of stuff saying that we've been poisoned for years through these products. That's what we trying to tell y'all.
Share this live stream, y'all. If you can share it on your social medias. Yeah, I mean,
NightandDayHerbals.com.
The 9 Day Herbals. Double tap that screen to like this video or hit the thumbs up button.
That's what keeps us going, y'all. That's what keeps us going.
Right.
Because we don't depend on YouTube paying us or any sponsors paying us.
Right.
People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I'm sure.
Hold on. Let's go back a little bit. You hear exactly what she said.
Were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I'm truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, money that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people that have been driving the ships. And what they've been doing is improperly representing me, improperly stealing from me, taking things in their own hand, changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part. See, I'm not an attorney. I don't know everything. What I learned how to do was go out, work hard, get paid, come home, pay my bills, take care of my family. That part. The legal side, when you hire attorneys and managers and agents, they're supposed to make sure the gray area over there that they are in the driver's seat for, they're supposed to make sure you're taken care of. And even though they were taking care of themselves, they thought very little of taking care of me. And I know because I've seen it with my own eyes. So I'm just here to let you know, one way or the other, Universal Music, you're going to have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem? Oh, yeah. So you got to get a diesel crew, and I call them a diesel crew, to go in and rectify the issue, because evidently all the time that I've been working through things. They didn't get. I'll tell them on my live, please. Okay. Give it to me. Give me your phone. I'm sorry. So, just to be clear, I can't say it over live. Give me your phone. I just want everybody. Come on, Journey. I'm on the line. My granddaughter trying to help me, and she's slow as Christmas. Your thing went off. Anyway, go get from Shayna. Yeah. So with that being said, shout out to Van Silk. I know you didn't know this was coming, but I had to be transparent. I would try to take as many questions as I can. Let me see. University, call me. Keys join. Kathy Smith smiles. Yes, sis, get your diesel crew and go tear that. Okay. Yes, I plan on doing that. The music industry is horrible when they tell you that, it's not a straight line. I've been one to kind of play fair. I stay out of harm's way. I can't avoid trouble always, because I'll tell you this, no matter who we hook up with and how we hook up, they're always going to make it confrontational when it doesn't suit their liking. But I don't care about that. I got to pass all of that. But everybody that works hard for 50 years should be able to retire in peace, should be able to sit back without looking for your money. So I got a team of people, a diesel crew, that's really trying to help me navigate things. And if I never get it, at least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me. Okay?
Bingo.
All the money they owe me is ridiculous that someone has played with my life and my career.
You might need to remix
this
that
long.
real quick.
Remix that.
Navigate things. And if I never get it, at least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep
So
paying
this
me
ain't
all
us
the money
making
they
up
owe
no
me.
conspiracy theories.
Okay.
Yo.
Diesel
This
crew.
is her saying it from her
That's
own
really-
mouth.
She said she's putting together a diesel crew to
Right.
go after Universal Music Group to get her money.
And she
And
don't know what they might do to prevent from giving her
Right.
money. Same thing Aaron Carter said.
Weeks later, she dies in a car accident.
You know what I mean? That's what we trying to tell y'all. She died the same way Left Eye Lisa Lopez did. A whole bunch of other passengers in the car, but she the only one that was taken out. We just showing y'all the pattern. We showing y'all the same talk from all these artists, because Left Eye was saying the same thing. Where my money at? You know what I mean? She went to the studio with a gun. Where my money at? You know what I mean? Angie Stone right now, she's asking, where my money at? I don't know what they gonna do to try not to pay me my money, but that's all I know. I want my money. That's her mindset. Same thing with Aaron Carter. He said Sony owe me $5 million. They owe me $5 million. And he said Michael Jackson said out of his own mouth. You know what I'm saying? They rather, and he act like he slit his own throat than pay you your money. That's what Michael Jackson said to him. And with the Michael, you know what I mean? Michael Jackson went through the same thing, but he outsmarted them, end up owning half of Sony, and then he had a target on his back ever since. Like, this ain't no conspiracy. This is actually it happening. Like, I don't know when niggas gonna wake up. This ain't no theory. Like, that's these artists crying out to us, letting us know what's going on behind the scenes. And we still walk around sleep talking about some conspiracy theory. When they out their own mouths telling us that we in danger. They owe us money and we in danger. You know what I'm saying? That's them saying that. That ain't us. Don't say that we conspiracy theorists. We only showing y'all what the celebrities are saying out of their own mouth from their own experience. They all saying the same stuff, y'all. Prince said the same thing. He said, you know what I mean? His label Sony had him as a slave. You know what I mean? Prince was saying they had him as a slave. He ended up owning his masters, but then he get taken out. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, he OD'd. Then they did the same thing to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson ended up owning half of Sony when he left. They wasn't expecting that from a Negro. And next thing you know, he up out of here from an OD. You know what I'm saying? The same pattern. Angie Stone, she want her, you know what I mean? She want her bread. She said, I want my coin. I want my bread. Next thing you know, she in an accident with 7 other people. You know what I mean? Same thing with Left Eye. Left Eye went on TV. She said she want her bread. She went to the office with the shebang bang in her hand and said, I want my bread, Clive. Next thing you know, she in an accident with 7 other people in the car, 8 other people in the car, and she like the 9th individual in the car, and she the only one. I mean, we just seeing the patterns here. Like, there's just patterns. That's all we saying. All we just seeing the patterns in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? And these artists are out their own mouths. We showing you the videos. They telling you out their own mouths. This is their experience. This is called conspiracy fact, not conspiracy theory.
They all can't be wrong, right?
Because all of them are dead. What do you mean? They said they coming after me and they ain't giving me my money. The ones who got their money, they still ended up unalive. The ones who didn't get their money, they still ended up unalive. What are you gonna do? It's the same pattern. The celebrities that complain about not getting their bread, they end up dead. It ain't nothing else to it. Hey, how's that a theory? That's no theory. That's them telling you out their own mouth. Nigga telling you out his own mouth. We see that they making millions. We seen Aaron Carter making millions and billions. We seen Michael Jackson possibly making trillions. We seen all this shit. Where all the money went? You know what I mean?
This day and age, he was gonna make trillions with this new technology.
We seen R. Kelly make billions of dollars off those hits. You know what I'm saying? Where the money at? You know what I'm saying? Where the money at? But the nigga in jail, this nigga over here OD'd, that nigga OD'd, that one got in an accident, that one got in a helicopter crash, that one got in a plane crash, and that one died on the damn Titanic. Like you could take it all the way back to there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what else is there? It's the same pattern, my niggas. Wake up. Ain't no damn theory. It's called fact. It's called a bunch of celebrities crying for their lives, crying for their money. They put in all these years as artists. You know what I mean? Basically entertaining everybody, and they ain't get their bread. And they wondering where they bread went, and every time they question about where they bread went, they go.
Chick,
I mean, like, it just
real. This shit get deeper and deeper though.
Hey.
No Diddy. This shit get deeper than that, bro. Like, I mean, you gotta think about. I mean, the way they got this shit set up. Period. Even when certain countries wanted to keep their shit on the gold standard, and they took their leader got taken out. Muammar Gaddafi. Put his whole country on the gold standard, away from the American dollar and the European dollar and all that shit. They sent the hit squad over there and took that man out. Used his own people against him. The hit squad over there took him out. Anybody that don't follow the rules, that's what they and anybody that want to operate separate from the system, they want to take out. That's just how it go. That's how it go, man.
Yep. They either mess with you, or they throw you in jail, or they just take you out, or they just muddy your name up, or they just they just do little petty stuff like what they did to Johnny Depp. They put an agent around Johnny Depp because Johnny Depp said screw the Hollywood. Yeah, I mean, he said goodbye to Hollywood. He said he don't want to do nothing with Hollywood anymore.
He outed.
Right after he said that, that chick came. Here come that chick. You know what I'm saying? Even petty shit like that. Like they don't want you saying anything anti-industry after giving you all that bread that they've been giving you. You gotta understand, a lot of these artists, they didn't get paid a lot, but they still made a lot of money over the years. Even though they got robbed of a lot of money, but they still made a lot of money. That's how the industry looks at them like, oh, you just are a slave. You lucky we let you get anything. When you came to us, you was basically living in the street. That's their mindset to y'all celebrities. Right. If any of y'all niggas listening to this, like any of y'all celebrities that's going through this, that's their mindset with you. They don't feel like they owe you anything. They feel like you would be dead on the street. They say they look at. Yeah, you'll be dead on the street if it wasn't for me. That's how they look at y'all niggas.
Yeah, they talk to them like that though. When they be going in them offices and shit, we talking to them execs, they come out of there full of small and shit. They talk to them like that, bro. They say you wouldn't be shit without us. You would never make a dime in this business again if you don't do what we say. They talk to them like that. You hear artists come out about, you know, going into the office and, you know, wanting to work something out with the record company CEOs and all that and execs, and they tell them, you know, well, I don't want to do that. I mean, I don't want to do that. So they tell them, listen, you will never work in this town again. You will never work in this business again if I have anything to do with it. And it's to the point where niggas started acting like that. You hear niggas getting blackballed by other niggas all the time. Like the niggas, uppity niggas started acting like that when they got a little piece of power
It don't
in
matter.
the industry.
It's the industry, bro.
Yeah, when they got
it
a
don't
little
matter
piece of
what your
power in the
color is.
industry,
You
them
do
niggas-
the
Right.
the industry what the industry does, because you remember how some of the slaves that got freed in the early time in America, they just went and they did the same, and they ended up owning slaves. Some of the black ones that was free ended up owning slaves because that was just the industry at the time. Like that's
crazy, bro.
the mindset. You gotta understand, the industry overpowers everything. They just use everything else as tools. They use the division side as tools. The racism, the religion, and all that. They don't really care about any of that shit. They only use it when it's convenient, when they get, because they're opportunists. They opportunists more than anything. So they don't give a, they just leave that slave mentality to us. That's for the slaves. The racism, the classism, the judging people based on their religion and all, that's just for the slaves to be divided so they never get to the piece of the pie. That's just for the slave minds. But for the 1%, they don't give a shit about what color you are. It's all types of niggas of all different skin tones that's ruling this shit behind the scenes. Because what they doing, they banking off the masses' ignorance. That's what they're doing. They banking off your ignorance. And they know when they build enough steam behind a fake movement, they know y'all niggas is gonna run right behind it. Oh, we all black. Oh, we all white. Oh, we all Christian. Oh, we all Jew. Oh, we all Muslim. They know y'all gonna run that shit to the ground, use it to destroy each other while they take all the spoils. Y'all be dead, laying over all your property, and they just come take all the spoils. And it was all because some propaganda that they started to keep y'all niggas divided. All those labels, all it's doing is dividing y'all. That's how they getting it. And the celebrities, they just agents. Y'all just agents for that system. You know what I mean? What the system is doing, exploiting you for your talent, is basically draining the damn soul energy out of you, because that's where your talent comes from. It comes from that's why they say the celebrity sold they soul, because the soul energy that you're using to create your music or create your those good acting scenes and all that shit that you do from the soul, you letting the companies exploit that. That's how you sold your damn soul. You know what I'm saying? So you got to suffer those consequences. That's why they gonna say we own you. They feel like they own you because they own your soul, because they controlling what your soul do with its energy. Because it takes your soul energy to sing like Whitney. It takes soul energy to sing like R. Kelly and to come up with songs like that. It takes soul energy to be dancing like Michael Jackson and creating songs and still having breath control while you performing on stage, doing full dances and still able to sing top notch. That takes soul energy to do that shit. All that dancing and shit that James Brown doing with the cape and all that, that's real God, pure energy of soul. You know what I'm saying? And the companies are manipulating that. So yeah, sold y'all soul. The niggas that's independent still going through some bullshit, because when you independent, you constantly getting attacked by the industry. Even though but you able to sleep better at night because you didn't sell your soul. But then the people don't support you because the people only go towards the glamour. They go towards the people who already got the money, but it's fake money because the system is being flooded with fake money. You got special interest groups that's able to print money out of thin air. You know what I mean? So they're able to pump as much money in the system as they want and back whatever they want financially. So they don't give a shit what y'all niggas do. But they come in and they take over industries. They see, oh, hip hop, that look like it's becoming a big thing in the hood. Let us go take some of our money and our endorsements and our sponsorships over there and get some of them Negroes off the street. and let's put him in a good position like Winthorpe and like motherfucking Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. Let's get this nigga up off the street, you know what I mean, singing them nigga spiritual hip hop songs, and let's put him on TV. And we come up with something better. Let's start weaponizing the music that they creating from their soul. Let's turn it into drill music. Let's turn it into get high, get rob people music. So let's turn it into that. Because you remember, hip hop used to start off as consciousness. A lot of the entertainment was geared towards consciousness, not geared towards nigga going with a gun and having fun and shooting niggas with the drum. They wasn't talking like that. Hip hop wasn't about that. How I go from ooh UNITY to put that nigga in the trunk? Like it get like that extreme because it got weaponized. And who weaponized it? Who weaponized the niggas that's paying these artists, or that the ones that's taking the money from these artists? The industry. The same niggas that built the industry is the same niggas that weaponized it. And who fall for it? We do. We fell for it. Because it's all the glamour and glitz that we love. That's why independent artists don't get no love. Because everybody care about glamour and glitz. Whoever look like they getting the money. And it's all fake money anyway. You got a special interest group pumping this shit into the economy whenever they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people that's running these industries. So they don't give a shit about the money. Only the slaves under them care about the money. And that's the celebrity. The celebrity got to sell their soul energy to be able to do basic living, but more than basic living, because some of them motherfuckers be living good, even though they still getting robbed for their money, compared to how much money they actually make. But even the shit that the little percentage of the shit that they got is better than the average individual off the street. So that's why these companies feel like they own them. They're like, I bought you up off the street. You was basically a bum. You ain't have nothing. All you had was your talent. You know how many people out there knocking on my door to replace you? And like you said, JR, that's how they talk to them. You ain't shit, so they ain't gonna give you no money.
Yeah, it's crazy that these special interest groups are allowed to come together, right, to put money behind these artists. Because it don't just be one person. It be a group of shareholders that run these record companies that put these artists in position, right? But it's mighty funny when the artists wake up and realize that, hey, you know what I mean? We could do this shit ourselves. Let's put our money together and do the same shit they doing. They said, no. Let's put our money together and do the same shit they doing, because that's how they able to keep us under control, because there's a group of them that's putting their resources together to keep our talent at bay. All right, well, let's go ahead and start our own shit and do the same thing they doing. And when that happens, no. Man, they dropped the whole goddamn bomb on Tulsa, Oklahoma, because they was independent. Whole town independent. I mean, to tell you the truth, a lot of that shit could have been, special interest involved with that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people that come in be agents. Like I said, it could have been the person that bought all those acres of land could have been the goddamn agent himself. We seen it throughout the civil rights movement. A lot of them was agents their damn selves.
Yep, some of them shits be controlled studies.
It be controlled studies, bro.
Yep, because they use people based on a psychological profile. We don't realize we constantly being looked at in society, or our psychological profile being looked at all the time by agents who want to see how they can manipulate us.
Because
that's another thing.
Because it's really all about keeping the nigga energy on this planet encapsulated.
Exactly.
The soul
and that's
man.
What it boils down to.
Keeping the soul man's energy encapsulated. You know what I mean? Because if you think about throughout history, most of the inventions that came upon was soul man created. You think about all the inventions in America, if you look up the inventions and where they came from, you see the soul man. And I'm not just saying black, I'm saying the soul man created this shit. So some people came along and was like, look, some people that didn't have the skills or the will to do it themselves said, listen, we need to put together, you know, a group of people that we can control these motherfuckers over here that's making everything. We want to steal all this shit too while we can. We want to steal this shit because these niggers is coming up with some good inventions. Look at Elon Musk with the self-driving car. Now that's some bullshit that for people to think he came up with that self-driving car shit when there was some little African boy in a village somewhere over there in Africa that had the idea of self-driving cars, man.
Right.
Building cars with scrap metal and shit like that. That's the type of shit Soul Man does. Soul Man could take some scraps and build some shit out of scraps, bro. Look at the one. Look at the little African woman over there that found a way to take plastic and make brick roads out of the plastic that's filling up in the ocean over there. She came up with an idea to turn plastic into brick roads.
Right.
That's the shit we talking about. Don't you want to? Don't they mindset? Look, we need to take control of this shit like this. Look, man, movies like Black Panther tell you that alone. All the resources that goddamn Wakanda had. Look at all them outside people that wanted to come to Wakanda and take that shit over and you know, and control them and control all the what's that shit called? Uranium or whatever the shit that was coming out of
vibranium.
Vibranium. All the shit that was used to make cell phones and all the technology we use. To be honest, all the technology we use is sources that come out of Africa. The shit that's in the ground over there. That's what keep these cell phones made. That's what keep these goddamn cars moving. That's what keeps these goddamn laptops on. It's the shit that's over there in the ground in Africa. That's what we trying to tell y'all. So these groups come along and see that shit, and they know like, we gotta figure something out. We want to rule the world. We gotta figure this shit out. We gotta come together. So you got European countries that came together just to go over there in Africa and take that shit over. And I ain't even speaking on no racist shit or none of that. I'm just telling you what the fuck history's telling you. That's what happened.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of African nations that maintain control, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, definitely.
So that's the thing. That's the thing. They got us thinking narrow-minded over here in the States when it comes to the continent of Africa.
Ghana, not Uganda, because Uganda was taken over by the Brits with Idi Amin and all that shit. I mean, Ghana is one of the nations that maintain the independence.
Like I said, the people at the top come from many different nationalities, many different skin tones. It ain't just one race at the top. Like y'all think, like some of y'all think. Like some of y'all narrow. But hey man, let people be narrow-minded. I mean, I guess some people eventually they catch up. But those of us, we know, the ones who conscious of this shit, who know what's going on, we know it ain't just about white and black. We know that white and black is just a ritual.
Facts.
For the low-minded, for the lower-minded. Like, it's levels to this. Like, if you still racist and you still on that black and white shit, then you got a lot of catching up to do. Because it's way deeper than that.
Let them know.
That's people who don't understand energy.
Facts.
That's people who don't understand energy. That's what it is. Because it ain't really about what your skin tone is. It's about what the energy that's carrying that skin.
Facts.
The skin is just like a coat, like some shit that go over, like a garment that go over the energy. See, that's what a lot of people problem is. They don't know how to read energy. That's why they always end up in some bullshit.
Facts.
It's low-minded individuals. Low-minded individuals still stuck on judging somebody because of their race, or judging somebody because of their religion, or who gives a shit about any of that at the end of the day. All of that is low-level stuff.
Facts.
What's the energy? Because I've seen devils in all those different labels.
Devils in all skin colors.
Yeah, it's devils in all that, and it's angels in all skin colors.
Right.
So what are y'all saying?
Facts.
What are y'all saying? Some wearing black coats, some wearing white coats. Who gives a shit?
Some wearing red coats, some wearing blue coats.
Right. What they doing in that coat though? Because I've seen some people get wicked in a red coat, and I've seen some people save lives in a red coat.
All right.
So
vice
where
versa.
we going with this? Where we going with this? Like
Facts.
we gotta get out of this low mind. Everybody's on some low-minded, low vibrational shit when you start talking about skin color and religion and judging niggas on this and that. Once you start doing that and stop and you forget about the main things that bind all of us together, because all that shit ain't gonna matter at the end. Because when
And
somebody's
Sharon.
life need to be saved, and it's only the people that you so-called hate around you, you're gonna want them to save you. You was falling off a cliff,
Right.
and you a damn Muslim and a Jew, you don't want that Jew to save you, and vice versa.
And that's usually how it happens anyway. That's usually how it happens. It'd be like the most racist person in the world.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Get saved by a person that they hate the most.
That's why I like the movie American History X.
Right.
When you watch the movie American History X, it breaks that down like that.
Right. That was a demonstration right there.
Right.
Facts.
Like none of that shit matters at the end of the day.
Fact.
Like, I don't even understand how niggas is existing still, even with that mindset. How is anybody even still existing with that mindset of judging a person based off their religion or based off they race or where they came from or where they were born at?
Fact. And brother Charles Wilson said goes.
You know how slow you guys to be now? You ain't catching up yet?
Right, to the chessboard. Low energies, frequencies, vibration.
Get them the hell out of my reality. Get them, anybody that think like that, get them the hell out of my reality.
Right.
I don't fucking need you.
Will Michael Jackson
you too low vibrate. You don't get it yet. People who still
say?
Judge people based on that stuff, they don't get it yet.
They
don't get it yet.
If you're black or white.
Right.
Ding, ding. Woo. The Michael Jackson song. It really doesn't matter.
You know how y'all be out and y'all see somebody on the news like, damn, they don't look like he would have committed those types of crime.
Well, fam, that's not what he meant.
Y'all looking at the outfit that they wearing, the skin, the outer garment, your skin, whoever you are as a human, that's some outer garment shit.
But who taught the people to think like that?
Exactly. That's where we need to get to the bill. Who's teaching us? Who's programming us?
Right.
Who's programming us like this to where we so manipulated by the outer appearance and by the outer labels? Why? Who manipulated us like this? Now it's time for the ones who've been conscious of this shit, who's way past that low ass vibration of judging people based off of their religion and their skin tone and all the rest of the shit that people judge each other off of. Let's get them out of here. They don't even need y'all. Y'all can leave. I don't care who you. Let's get on the vibration of who the hell pinned us all against each other like this. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on that vibration. Now it's time to expose the ones who've been pinning us all against each other.
Well, shit, you start to look at the groups, you'll be able to see who the groups are.
Well, you'll find out it's somebody from every group.
Yep. You'll find out.
And then you'll find out, oh, it's not the label or the individual, it's the individual themselves.
Right. The only thing, the names.
That's
the
when you start getting into energy.
Yep.
You can't tell people you can't tell who people are based on a label. That's what we're trying to get through to y'all. You can't judge people based off of their label because I've seen barbaric shit from every label out there. And I've seen kind things from all them labels out there. Different labels that we judge each other with.
It's the heart of man.
So y'all get what we saying? Like, it's the heart of the individual. It's not about the label of the individual.
Yeah. It's the heart of man. It supersedes past religion, black, white. I mean, it supersedes past that. It's the heart of man. It's the heart of man. Mankind. Yeah.
I've seen bad things come out of Democrats. I've seen good things come out of Democrats. I've seen bad things come out of Republicans. I've seen good things come out of Republicans. It's based on the energy in the individuals. You can't base a whole group, pin a whole group together based on a label, because everybody don't represent they shit alike. Because all those labels are supposed to be based in respect for one another anyway. They got y'all niggas warring over labels. Y'all warring over labels. Like they got us judging each other. I'm getting tired of hearing about this white people shit and this black people shit. I don't want to hear. I don't even want to hear that talk anymore, because I know where that ritual came from. Because I'm a nigga that like to read and like to do research on weird shit like that nobody else really give a fuck. That I know that black and white ritual that they got us running is literally a ritual that was started by a certain special interest group.
Call them out.
Because the ancients didn't refer to each other as black and white. That's
Hell
some
no.
new. That's some new shit. Like that's what I'm trying to get through to y'all.
Black magic.
We gotta get rid of these damn labels, and then we find out who the real individuals are, who's taking advantage of everybody. We gotta get past all these damn labels first.
Well, we born into a marketplace, man. So being as though we was born into a marketplace where we buying and selling all this shit, I don't think we can get past. I think this is the marketplace we all born into. I think this is just the rim for that shit, bro. I think this rim is supposed to teach us a lesson before we go and move through, throughout the other rims. This rim right here, this marketplace we born into, this is the learning. This is elementary right here, bro. The elements. This is elementary. This earth is elementary. That's why we're able to play with the elements, man. It's elementary. This is elementary base level right here. This is where we learn all this shit. And the only thing we take with us when we die is the lessons that we learned from this goddamn elementary school that we in. And if you don't pass it, guess where you go? You do to repeat this shit again. You don't pass. If you don't pass,
Somebody
you don't move
said,
on.
so be a politician then, since you complaining. We are politicians. We politicking with y'all right now.
Yeah.
Hey, why you gotta be a politician on TV or what the state tell you to be a politician? Why can't just the regular citizens politic amongst each other?
Right.
We politicking right now on this live stream.
This is politics, bro.
See, it's all about perception. And what we doing now is a strong influence on a lot of people, because a lot of people ain't see this type of information in this way. The way we presenting it on this live stream. A lot of people don't perceive it that way all the time. A lot of us are so stuck in our ways of judging people based off of a religion or a skin color or because we all stuck in our programming, but some of us, we said F all that programming. So we want to get to the nitty gritty, and we started realizing that it's been bullshit coming from every label. I don't care what. We seen some BS from Christians, Muslims, Jews, black people, white people, Asian people, whatever label you want to think of that we've been calling each other. We've seen good and bad things from all, because they're just people at the end of the day. They're just people at the end of the day. It's all about the heart of the man. It ain't about the label. It's about the heart of the man. It ain't about the label.
I tell you what, we gonna learn. There's some harsh lessons that we got to learn when you born into this goddamn planet. There's definitely some harsh lessons we all gonna have to learn, bro. We all learning. Some do to repeat themselves. I mean, some people wake up late. Some people wake up early. We all don't wake up at the same time though. And that's okay. That's okay. Like what the brother said, be a politician. It's okay he said that. And no, it is though. I'm no joke. It is. It's okay that he said that for where he's at. For where he's at. Yeah, for where he's at mentally now. Now 5 years later, maybe two days later, he might not feel that way. He might be thinking like,
but we agree with him though, because I'm like,
yeah.
Because he said become a politician. I'm like, well, we are politicking.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah. Like, you just gotta meet people where they at, man. And you can't.
And that's what we did.
You can't force shit on people. People gonna wake up in their own time. Like, everyone has their spiritual alarm clock that goes off. Everyone is set with that. We're born with that. So some people might wake up early. Like, everybody in the house doesn't wake up at the same time. You got some people wake up early at 6 o'clock. You got some people that gotta work second shift that wakes up at 12 o'clock or some shit like that. Like, come on now. Not everybody wake up at the same time. So you just gotta meet people where they at and respect people where they at.
I agree.
I know it's hard.
That's why we trying to kick all this.
I know it's hard to do. It's hard to do because we human and we get frustrated with shit. So I know that's a battle every day that we all have to deal with, because we just, as humans, we get frustrated. in human form, we get frustrated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's just what it is. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention that too. The dude, the CEO, that's mighty funny. She dies on the same day the CEO birthday is. This is some weird shit, bro. This Lucian Grainage dude was born February 29th. Well, we know they took one day off later on down the line, but during 1960s and all that, it was still February 29th. You know what I'm saying? He was born, she died on the same day that this dude's birthday is, the CEO that she going after. If that ain't no tricky shit to me, bro, I don't know what that is. That's some trippy out shit. If y'all go to Lucian Grain and Google that shit right now, his birthday is February 29th.
These patterns be kind of crazy, don't they?
1960.
These patterns be kind of crazy.
Right. Bro.
It's all ritual.
Ritual.
That's what we trying to tell y'all. That a lot of us are under rituals that we don't realize we're under. Like we said, that black and white thing is a ritual. Yo, no ancient civilization. Listen, no ancient civilization in history preferred to themselves as black and white.
Black and white, nah.
Do you understand how ignorant that is to say black and white people? As those type of labels.
You was whatever your region, wherever region you was living in. That's what you were. If you was born in Nazareth, you was a Nazarene.
Exactly.
If you was born in Palestine, you're a Palestinian. You was just whatever your region was. And it was all different shades of colors in that region, but they didn't look at each other that way. They was just what they were born into in that region.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Black and white people.
That's it. It wasn't no black. That's American. That's some beginning of America ritual type shit that they wanted to use this country to do that in.
There you go. Just like the KKK is some ritualistic shit.
KKK.
The burning of the cross and all that. Hanging the black man on the cross.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah, hanging Jesus on the cross or
that's ritual. Yeah.
Right. Right. Same thing.
Like we just let y'all know that they're just doing rituals. And we're just falling right into the ritual. That mindset of black and white is a KKK ritual.
Yeah, definitely are. Definitely is. Yeah, you was.
And that's a Isiah.
I mean, even if you go outside this country, they don't refer to themselves as black. I mean, maybe now, since we, a lot of people adopted America.
American culture, people who adopted the
American culture. But if you go back 30, 40 years, 50 years, maybe a little longer back than that, they didn't refer to themselves black and white, none of that shit. You was whatever region you was born into.
Bro, the rituals is in their documents. Bro, they document their rituals.
Hell yeah, Willie Lynch.
Like bro, exactly. Willie Lynch is definitely
Willie Lynch letters.
That was one of the beginning ones, but people don't realize that's more of a spiritual ritual than a physical ritual.
Facts.
That's how they enslaved the soul, not just how they enslaved the black man, because the ritual is the black man represents the soul. It's a symbolic ritual. That's why they always hang the black man on the cross, because they would look at Adam as the black man. Black Adam.
Adam, right.
And the cross is the burning crossroads.
Did the movie with The Rock, the Black Adam. Wasn't it called Black Adam?
The burning crossroads for ascension.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's literally these are rituals that they're doing, y'all. Like, these are literally rituals. And the way they lay these rituals out, it's like mind control to everybody else. That's why everybody's on this whole black and white race war, talking about the race war between the black and white people. If you don't realize that's a ritual right now, and that shit was all planned, then you ain't matching the vibration yet, and that's okay. Eventually, you'll get it, because you gotta think about it. We see theater. We've seen theater all over the place. You know what I'm saying? The shit that they doing in the movies is the same shit that they doing in real life. They just bragging about it through the movies. You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to get through to y'all. And they put a lot of this shit into TV shows and movies just to brag about it like trophies. The shit's in there. And they just tell us that it's movies. They just tell us that it's TV series.
What I tell you, this is commercials to push the agenda.
Exactly. Commercials to push the agenda.
Movie and TV shows is nothing but commercials.
Facts.
For the agenda.
So these rituals are just theater, y'all. A lot of the biggest playwriters and all of them, they was always into these heavy rituals because a lot of them write the scripts for these rituals. This black and white shit is a ritual, y'all. Because the ancients wasn't talking to each other like that. That's what we trying to get through to y'all. People was known by whatever tribe or whatever region they came from. Nobody was never classified as black and white.
It was always clans, tribes, or you was just whatever region you was born into.
Facts. And you could be any type of skin tone from any regions, because all the regions were always mixed with many different skin tones. Because the earth was always mixed like that.
Like people like, you African. Nah, I'm not African American. I'm American American.
Fact.
That's it. I'm American. That's what I am. I'm not an African American. So my peoples is natives to this land. It was natives to this land.
We gotta
So
break out of
makes
this
me
mind
American
control.
American. Sorry.
I know, JR, we supposed to be meeting people on their level and all that shit, but we gotta break out of this mind control, bro.
Nah, but
because this shit is it's too apparent now. It's like right in our face now. It's like you either a coward or you that mentally ill that you don't see the programming yet.
Yeah, you gotta
like
read.
This is some straight up mind control programming, bro. We got all this information at our fingertips. It's no excuse now. Back in the day in the 90s, if we wanted to find all this information, we had to go to library after library. Now it's all in one, consolidated in one place, in your phone, in your laptop, on your TV. You know what I mean? You can access this shit anywhere.
Fact.
Like, there's no reason to be walking around ignorant in 2025. There's no excuse. I'm sorry, man, but that grace ran out. It ain't no more excuses, bro.
Well, the scriptures
this
tell you
program,
that.
this shit is over, bro.
Right.
This program, this mind control, people that's still under this mind control, you got to go.
There'll be no excuses for
you got to go.
At all. It would be no excuses. You can't.
Because you effing up the experience for the rest of us.
You can't go to God. You can't face God and be like, God, I didn't know. God ain't want to hear that. I didn't know. You had every opportunity in this lifetime to search out the truth. There's no excuses, bro.
No excuses, bro. It's no excuses in 2025. We got too much information at our fingertips. Like those of us who grew up like because the 90s was like the 90s kids was the last generation. The millennials was the last generation before all this technology hit. We had to go to the library for this shit, bro.
Yeah, we had to take our
we didn't have all this information at our finger. We ain't have AI and all this shit to write stuff for us and do all the research for us. Like it's got to the point where you ain't even got to do the research yourself. You can ask the AI to do it for you. So if you still ignorant in 2025, man, look away from me. Look away from me if you still ignorant.
You can sit there with Siri and Alexa all day and ask them questions.
And niggas still ignorant, bro.
Talk to the motherfucking AI all day.
Ignorant.
Them niggas are answering you back with the answers, bro.
They ain't asking the right questions.
You ain't asking them the right questions. That's it.
Yeah.
You can sit there with Siri and Alexa and ask them questions all goddamn day. All day.
That's crazy.
No excuse, bro. There ain't gonna be no excuse, man. When you got to face the judgment, there ain't no excuse. You can't say, "Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know I was supposed to own up to and just say shit." I decided just not to search out the truth and know the information. God, well, go back and do this shit again. Go back and do it again. How could you
be ignorant in 2025?
All right, go back and learn this shit all over again. You be all right.
I can't even wrap my head around this. All this information out here.
Like you said,
that you can bring up in seconds.
You could talk
to
AI
before you
all
had
day.
to go look. You had to go look for the information. First of all, you had to know what you was looking for. Then you had to actually put in the work to go look for what you looking for.
Yeah, bro, because remember we had to do when we was doing report Y'all remember in our day we had to do report cards and shit. We had to go to the library, get the book, read it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Comprehend it. Do a whole book
Right.
report out of this shit.
Right.
Now you just chat GPT the whole report.
Facts. Yeah, we had to actually read encyclopedias and all that.
Right,
Now
we
people
had to
just use
read
them
that
shits as
shit, bro.
decoration.
Fact.
Now they just use it as decoration now. And got all the knowledge right at their fingertips and still not pulling up anything to learn. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all, but it literally ain't no excuse to be ignorant in 2025 about anything. I'm sorry.
Well, I know a lot.
I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't.
A lot of these artists is finding out that them contracts, all them contracts and shit they signed was bullshit, and they waking up to it. But now it's like, is it too late? Is it too late for them, or can they just soak in the information, put it out there, and leave it for the next generation? So I don't feel like any of these artists died in vain because their story is so unique.
Fact.
Right? For people to actually learn from.
Right.
People to actually dig up and learn from, right?
That's true.
Most of these artists like Jimi Hendrix, them is once in a lifetime type of artist. They only come along for a person that could play the guitar like he played. Them type of people come around, well, every fucking 100 years or some shit like that. I don't know.
Nah, nigga, it's a lot of them here now. They just don't get the same. They just didn't get the same.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, it's a lot of people that can play like Jimmy. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that can play like Jimmy, bro. It's a lot of talented ass people out there. They just don't get the same exposure.
So
they don't
what I
get the
mean is,
spotlight.
all right. So let me reiterate that. They only get the spot once. They only every 100 years. This type of person to get the spotlight to showcase that. You know what I'm saying? It was plenty of Beethoven motherfuckers playing pianos around that time, but why did Beethoven get picked? Why did Mozart get picked?
Facts.
So let me reiterate that. And I mean, well, there's only certain, they get the spotlight every 100 years or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I would say Prince would be basically a brush off of Jimi Hendrix, but Prince couldn't even play the guitar like Jimi Hendrix played it. He wasn't able to master that shit. Bending the guitar a certain way to get a certain sound, he wasn't able to do that shit. He was probably the closest thing to it, but yeah, it is. I mean, look how he ended up, bro. Dead in the hotel. They wanted to take his music over because they had, they wanted to take it, the rights to his music and all that shit too.
They love taking them out in hotels.
Hotels is like the
man, they took Bob Saget, bro. They took Bob Saget out in the hotel.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston out in the hotel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sonny Liston out in the hotel. Marilyn Monroe out in the hotel. They love getting niggas in those hotels. Makes you wonder about them hotels. Them celebrities, you know what I mean? Stay getting taken out at a hotel. Yeah, we could just keep naming them. The hotel ones is crazy. Shit, they was partying at Whitney's. When they took Whitney out in the hotel, they was partying right on top of Whitney. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
No, they was under.
Yeah, under Whitney.
Nigga said Whitney would have told us to keep the party going. That's some crazy shit.
Right, Dolly. That's what we saying it without saying it, Dolly. Said it's they hotels. Yeah, right. We saying we're here to stimulate people's minds to get them to start thinking.
Sam Cooke got shot in his body from a black woman at the hotel.
Right.
Saying he was aggressive.
Martin Luther was at the hotel.
Martin Luther King was at the hotel, bro. Now, Bobby Christina died at home, but it was in that hotel. It was in that bathtub.
This thing's about to say at home, but in that hotel. This thing's about to say at home in that hotel. That old crib is a hotel. Shit. Nah, but yeah, yo, it's wild out. It's wild out there, man. Like, you know these rituals that they got going on. Them hotels can get dangerous for those celebrities.
Right, that's crazy though. Just
them hotels can get dangerous.
It's crazy that Angie Stone died going after the record company CEO on his. She died on his birthday. That's just and all this shit is weird, bro. Like this is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yup. Somebody said Hotel California song. Yup.
Oh yeah, Hotel California. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's letting you know things. You know what I mean? Things go down in those hotels. Shit, Diddy was whooping what's her name ass in the hotel.
Yeah, he whooped the
that shit almost ended up something crazy in the hotel. The movie The Shining. Show you how it goes. The movie The Shining goes on, showing you what goes down in those damn hotels. Because the song Hotel California is basically talking about The Shining.
Yeah, and that's Stanley Kubrick. You know,
the same deal.
He was exposing all that shit. Stanley Kubrick was exposing all that shit, bro.
Yeah, Hotel California and The Shining is talking about the same shit.
Right.
It's the same shit, y'all. Any of y'all who's really tapped in, especially if you went to that type of stuff, The Shining and all shit like that, and then knowing how the songs mix into some of that mysticism and shit like that. Yeah, The Shining, that's talking about the whole Hollywood shit. Hotel California. Nothing but souls in there that's trapped in there. Because they using their soul energy to create that shit, and the industry owns them.
Yeah, somebody said,
I mean, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah,
like their soul energy lingers behind. That's what y'all celebrity niggas, go back and watch The Shining. That's what y'all niggas is going through right now. Y'all niggas is stuck at that hotel. That's what, and then go listen to the song Hotel California. You use your soul energy to get into that club.
Here's Johnny.
You use your soul energy to get into that club. Like that's for us metaphysical niggas who broke this shit down and know what's really going on out here.
Yeah, I was
go listen to Hotel California and watch The Shining. All you celebrities, then you'll realize where you at with everything.
Hotel, motel,
that's why we sponsor our own shit. I don't even want to fuck with the industry like that because I don't want to get them none of my soul energy.
Right.
They're able to do whatever with that shit.
We giving the planet enough for our soul already. I don't want them motherfuckers.
Well, I'm here under my own contract, under my own soul that's tied directly to the Most High. So I don't give a shit about none of that.
Hell no.
But I'm just letting them niggas know. I'm just breaking it down for them. We just here as messengers. We just here as messengers, y'all. We just letting y'all niggas know. All the celebrities that's watching this shit, go watch the movie The Shining again, and go put the song Hotel California on repeat. Then you'll understand where you at.
Shit, they being told. They being told directly from.
Well, some of them don't. Some of them might not know deeply down.
Maybe this would be for the people that go that route. They might hear this shit, come across it, and they might They might, do their research, because everything is about just doing your own research. Don't take us for what we say. Do your own research. You know what I mean? Do your own research. We got a spectator in here, y'all. Should we block him?
Who's the spectator?
I
ain't even see nothing.
We got a spectator here, y'all, that just need price.
Niggas be mad when we come with this type of information. Where the spectator at?
I blocked him.
I ain't see it.
Got a spectator here, y'all.
Nah, you gotta have that though, because you're gonna upset some people with this type of truth. Hey man, that's the shit. I mean, we just messengers. That's all we are. Don't get mad at the messengers.
Hey.
Nigga, go listen to Hotel California and motherfucking watch The Shining. That's it, and that's all to it.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah, put that nigga in The Shining.
Yeah, Pimp C died in the hotel. Yeah, Pimp C. Yeah, right. Yeah. What'd you say? What'd he say in The Shining? Here's Johnny.
He's always been there. Remember when he was in the picture and shit?
Yeah.
That nigga's soul has always been there at that hotel. Doing the same shit over and over again. Because they sold into that club. You could check out, but you could never leave. That's what happened to the nigga at the end of The Shining. He checked out, but he still couldn't leave the hotel.
That's what happened to these artists. They checked out. They couldn't leave.
Exactly. They can't leave because their music is still, their soul energy is still owned by the labels.
See, what Prince did was smart. He went back and recut all that shit that they own, right? So left him freely. See, a lot. That's what Taylor Swift did too. She went back and cut some of that shit that they own, right? They don't even want niggas doing that because they realize if they can recut those songs, you know what I mean, and put them out, that money goes 100% to them. They don't have to pay the record company shit, and they could tour off those recut songs. It'd be the same song, but it's just recut again, and maybe a slight change to it. They realize they can break free just by doing that shit. But when people start catching on to that, they're like, we gotta take this person out. Gotta take them out. Yeah, we just played that on this live stream. Prince, Will Smith revealing that him, Jay-Z, and him, going to start a record company and shit, entertainment company. He said, Lawrence says, what was that saying? Under Clive Davis, what?
She was under Clive Davis but broke away. Anyone affiliated with him dies because they won't fulfill the contract. P. Diddy as well.
Now Diddy did some slick shit to Diageo.
Diageo.
Yeah,
he became a uppity nigga. You uppity nigger.
Diddy sued Diageo, and they didn't like that. He said, black man own this.
Black man own that.
He sued them and then said, black man own this. That's crazy, bro. That's some bold ass shit to do. Can you imagine putting a motherfucker on and giving him $100 million a year? And he say, black man own this? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he was saying black man own that.
Yeah, he said black man own this.
You talking about the black man own? He's saying he was the black man that owned what is that shit? De Leon and Ciroc.
Yeah.
It was Diageo the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Diddy probably gonna have to sell a lot of that shit to fight that court case. They figure they'd bleed him out through that. I mean, because he's supposedly a billionaire, right? So that type of shit, they're gonna bleed him out through the courts, through the court system.
That's what they were trying to do to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's why he was all tied up in all those lawsuits and everything. He was getting sued every other week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that the biggest thing was the pedo case. Yep. They drained him for years. They did the same thing with OJ. You know what I'm saying? They doing the same thing with Robert Kelly and Diddy. They gonna drain the hell out of you through those lawyers. That's what Randy Quaid was saying with the Star Whackers. It's a whole team of them: lawyers, doctors, judges, personal trainers, agents, managers, hairstylists, makeup artists, all types of shit. Accountants, everybody, any of them could be an agent and turn against these celebrities at any time. It's like the movie The Matrix. When he told that nigga, when you walking through the Matrix, anybody could turn into an agent around you at any time.
Right.
Anybody could turn into an Agent Smith.
Yeah, because Agent Smith was able to move throughout. You know what I mean? Through anybody, move throughout, out through the Matrix, through anybody.
Facts. Because the Matrix symbolically represents the system that we all in, the shit that they programming us to go by.
I said routine. So now.
So anybody who backed that up instantly become basically a damn Agent Smith. But it's just deeper with these celebrities because they get intentional plants planted around them. Niggas that they knew for years be plants.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, it always go back to like if they prop you up to be this figure, because they using their media to prop you up to be this star, right? So you really think they're gonna prop you up for you to go off and do your own thing? They're gonna be like, nah, we made you who you are. We built you. We made you who you are. Who are you to go off and try to do your own thing separate from us and then talk shit about us? That's their mindset. When Michael Jackson spit in their face, when he said, and he had all right to spit in their face. When Michael Jackson said when he said I outsmarted them because they thought I was just about the music, and most of the time I am, but they didn't expect me to outsmart them. I think Michael Jackson was the only one that came along in this music industry that was able to pull that shit off that he pulled off on them. And they said, the nerve of this Negro to pull this trick on us. Bro, just think about throughout history. It's nobody like Michael Jackson. Now, Prince didn't even do what Michael Jackson did because Prince ain't own half of no Sony. Prince wasn't getting ready to buy Marvel. Prince wasn't get ready to own Marvel. Michael Jackson was set up to buy Marvel.
Nah, you remember the talks of Michael Jackson and Prince secretly coming together to bring because you know he left with his master.
Yeah, right.
And Michael Jackson owned his. And they was planning on bringing all the Beatles music and Elvis music, and Prince was planning on bringing his music, Michael Jackson's music, and building their own music industry.
And that's the thing, separate Prince from Mike, far as like catalog.
And then they both got taken out.
Yeah,
because they was talking like that amongst each other.
Yeah, Mike owned other people's publishing. I mean,
that's why when Nas asked to do a song with Prince, Prince said, only if you own your own music, I do a song with you.
Yeah, because he ain't want to be tied to nothing at the record company.
He ain't want to be tied to nothing. Right.
He was battling them at the time too.
Facts.
Yeah, Paul McCartney thought he was Michael Jackson's friend. Michael Jackson only did what they taught him to do. That's it. They taught him to be that type of businessman like that. He didn't just go in and learn that shit on his own. I mean, a lot of his shit he observed, but he basically learned all the shit they taught him and used it against him, and that's what made them mad. To the point he went to get some white kids. He bleached his skin and all that, and he did that out of it. I don't really think he did that to be, just to be. But he's a chameleon. So when you're a chameleon, you blend in with shit so you can get what you want. Michael Jackson was a chameleon. He was able to adapt to any. Yeah, he was able to adapt to any situation. He was a chameleon.
He played the game.
He played the game, bro. And he won.
Yep.
Just because he passed doesn't mean that he lost. He still won because he was able to still die with half of Sony and still own, you know what I mean?
And own all his own music.
Right. And own
his soul ain't trapped in Hotel California.
Right. Yeah, his soul is not trapped in
Prince's soul is not trapped in Hotel California neither, because them niggas was able to get up out of here owning their soul shit, owning their own shit.
Right.
Because everybody else is going to be some unfinished business.
Yeah. Right. Quincy Jones did say Michael Jackson was greedy, but they all, that's the industry. That's part of that industry is greed. Greed is part of that industry. So if you in that industry and you a business person, you gonna be, and you dealing with sharks like that. You know what I mean? Like how do you can't be? It's like what Pac said. How can you be an angel in a room full of devils? You could try to be, but some of them devils in that room is going to try you. Look at Angie Stone. She just said, she them people don't even believe in God and none of that shit. She said, listen, I believe in God, so I believe in God's going to take care of what the business that needs to be taken care of. She said, them people don't believe in God and this and that. I mean, look, she ended up dead in a car accident, bro.
But they never really die.
Yeah, they don't die, right?
They come back as ghosts, as unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
Yeah, the ones. Yeah, because she left with her music, her soul, part of her soul still trapped at the industry.
Right.
That's what people don't understand. That's the shit that creates songs like Hotel California, movies like The Shining. It's some real serious shit when you use that soul, because you know that energy is straight from the Most High.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when they create these masterpieces, these hit songs and all this stuff, it's coming from a real spiritual place. It's coming from their soul directly. So that when the industry take over that piece of them, they own that piece of them. So it creates this whole soul loop like Hotel California or The Shining. You see how Michael Jackson made it his business to make sure he owned his masters before he left. Same thing with Prince. They completed this shit. They got out of that Hotel California. But when these people, when they die like this, and they got this unfinished business with the record companies, that's going to be an ongoing battle, because it was never rectified. It was never rectified in their soul, and like we said, a piece of their soul energy is left at that record company. That currency that they owe them, that's just a symbol. That's what we telling y'all niggas. It's deeper than that. It's the energy behind this shit that's more important. It ain't just the physical thing that happened. It's the energy behind the shit. So she got some. You remember in the movie Casper and shit, the friendly ghost, when they said the ghosts lingered behind because they had unfinished business and shit?
Yeah.
That's what it's like. That's what it's like, because these companies got part of their soul trapped. That's why people say the saying, that person sold their soul.
But a family member can free them from that. So say if
there's many ways to free from that.
Fight, yeah, if a family member wanted to fight for their family, that artist rights, and actually beat the company and get their soul back from them, that can actually free them. That can free them.
Right, it can, yeah.
That shit can free them. So it's still
because it's DNA based, yeah.
Yeah, it's DNA based. Facts. It can free them.
Yeah, that shit really do trap their soul, y'all, because you gotta understand, a lot of times when these celebrities make some of these hit songs, not the ones that's manufactured. You know, some of these artists out here just 100% manufactured. We talking about like the Michael Jacksons and, you know what I mean, the Whitney Houstons, and it, like, a lot of their energy, full-fledged soul energy goes into that shit, man. And these companies take over that, and they doing whatever with it, and they robbing these artists a part of their own soul. Like we said, the money is just a symbol that represents the energy, because currency, you call money currency. It's energy. It's soul energy that they use to create that shit. That's why they supposed to get something back out of it. But these companies is encapsulating that shit, using it for some black art, using it for some black market shit. That's why when these artists start investigating them and wanting to audit these record companies and all these industry execs and all, and when they start wanting to audit them and know where they money at, these execs and these industry heads, they get crazy and they send hitmen. They make things look like accidents. You know what I mean? Like we said, helicopters go down, airplanes crash, car crashes, ODs. You know what I'm saying? People mysteriously commit, you know what I mean, taking themselves out. All types of stuff happens.
Right.
And that's all unresolved, unfinished business that goes on at you call it the Hotel California or The Shining. Like we told y'all niggas. So all y'all celebrity niggas, go watch Hotel California.
You gonna make me go back
go
and
listen
watch
to Hotel California. Yep, and watch The Shining.
You're gonna make me go back and watch The Shining just to because sometimes you go back with a different mindset,
Yeah.
with a new pair of eyes, with a new eye. I ain't gonna say new pair of eyes, a new eye.
Facts.
And you go back and you watch it, you start to really decode all that shit, bro. Yeah, I mean, just me thinking back on the things I've seen in The Shining that I can recollect now, I could see certain codings that was used. Yo, but I just thought all Stanley Kubrick movies is like that. Period. All his movies were coded and shit.
That psychological programming shit don't work on everybody on this earth.
Clockwork Orange. I'm thinking like Clockwork Orange. You know, Halloween 3. Like all his shit was like coded. He was behind the moon landing shit. He the one was behind helping stage the moon landing and shit, bro. He bust that shit wide open before he died. He said, yeah, it was studio. Actually, I was part of you know, faking the moon landing and shit. It's crazy, bro.
Unfinished business.
Yeah, go watch some Stanley Kubrick movies, y'all. If you can understand the shit that he be putting in the movies, bro, then you'll understand he was revealing a lot of shit that goes on, you know, as far as yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Right. Yeah, he definitely was. He was revealing shit in his movie. He had little things in his movies that he was revealing.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
even referring to that NASA shit that you talking about.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick was behind Halloween 3. That was Halloween 3, right? With the one with the mask and all that shit.
Right.
The TV when the Halloween, it was trick or treating, and there was them special masks that they was selling and shit. Yeah, that was Halloween 3, I think. Yeah.
See, the thing is, what y'all have to understand, there's a lot going on behind the energetic stuff behind the entertainment. It's a lot of stuff coming out energetically from these artists' souls, these writers' souls that's giving us hints to things that's going on that's bigger than what we see. It's a lot of shit that's like when you listen to songs, sometimes you hear song lyrics or you watch a movie and there's always a double meaning or a triple meaning. And it just depends on your consciousness of how high you perceive the message.
Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut was another one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Eyes Wide Shut is definitely another one because it's like it's shit that's going on right in front of our face, but we psychologically we blind to it. That's basically what Eyes Wide Shut was about. Shit that goes on right in front of our face, but we're just blind to it. Psychologically blind to it. Like a lot of us don't realize we're under a program right now. A lot of us don't realize we're still under mind control. Even some of us being conscious, we're still under mind control because certain things in society was put in here to mind control us. That's why the whole meaning of government means govern someone's mental. Governmental. Like that's literally what that means. So a lot of our mentals and our psychological programming has been wired to basically be an agent of the matrix. So not only just celebrities are agents of the matrix, a lot of us that's walking around are agents of the matrix. It just levels to it, and the celebrities is just a higher level of agent.
Yeah, because they basically put on the world stage as symbols.
Right. Facts.
So that's why I was saying, like what you're saying. I mean, I'm glad you corrected me on that and said there's a lot of Jimi Hendrix out here, but they only choose a select. Well, I would say the Most High chooses that person because these people are only used as everybody used as a vessel. So to seek out a person like Jimi Hendrix and put him on the world stage is basically a symbol. A lot of these celebrities are just symbols to dissect and basically oh shit, hold on. Yeah, basically observe.
Facts.
Yeah, they ain't nothing but people to observe and learn from, and you see what the system does with them. So now we able to see, being as though they're able to come back and tell us some shit that you know what's going on. with them behind the scenes, like with Angie Stone revealing all that shit she revealed before she died, because she was on it. Like, even if you go to her YouTube channel, because Angie Stone started her own YouTube channel based off the video that went viral on our channel. There's a video she put out on her page when Diddy got locked up and all that shit. She did a video on that. We posted it on our channel, and it reached like 780 something thousand views or some shit, like 760 something thousand. And I remember hearing her live stream and saying that as a media that posted my stuff, and it, you know what I mean, it was, so she started a whole YouTube channel and basically start just, talking about the secrets of the industry. So y'all can go run them numbers up on her channel, and she started a whole series called The Secrets of the Industry. So they seen her talking a lot of shit too. Like, you think, come on, Angie Stone been in the industry since the 70s. Like, she was the first rap. She was part of the first rap female group in the 70s. First rap female group, she was part of that. You know what I'm saying? So she been in the industry since the 70s. She been in the industry 50 plus years. They know who the fuck she is. She's just not no come along person from yesterday. Just because she wasn't getting the flowers that she was getting while she was alive, they know who the fuck she is. They know what type of power she possessed. And people was going to start to listen to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
That's true.
She been in the industry longer than a lot of these people have been in the industry.
And she said they owe her millions.
They owe her
millions.
Bro, they owe her, bro. When I tell you they owe her, they really owe her, bro.
Somebody was there saying, oh, why would they go after her? She wasn't that big of an artist.
Somebody stupid for saying that.
Exactly. That's why I ain't really paid no attention. I'm like, what? You stupid?
You know how many hit records she wrote for other people? Like, y'all crazy to believe to say some shit like that.
They ain't even want to pay Aaron Carter his $3 million. They really owed him 5. They really owed him 5, but they ain't even want to pay him the 3 that he asked for.
He was willing to take 3.7 off the 5 that they owed him.
Exactly. He was willing to take all the millions off, and they still took him out. Like, y'all don't understand. Any millions they don't want to give back to these artists. They not giving them nothing. They'd rather take them out than to give them any. They not giving them nothing.
Facts. Shout out to Earth Day Venus. We appreciate you, Earth Day. She said so she said Diesel crew was unalived by a diesel. By a diesel. Yeah, that's right. It's facts. That's crazy. That's why, and then she died on the same day as the CEO birthday she was going after. That shit, that's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy to me, bro. Shout out to Earth Day for the gifting the memberships. So y'all got a membership from Earth Day. Make sure y'all shout her out, man, and thank her for giving y'all the membership. Appreciate you, Earth Day.
Definitely appreciate you, sis. Shout out to start giving other people some love. Yeah. Shout out to I don't even know how to pronounce it. Aida said, this is the best topic I have heard on YouTube for a long time. Talking about frequency. R.I.P. Stone, talented artist. Yeah, right. Man. Shout out to y'all who just subscribed to us and just found us, man. Y'all see, this is the type of stuff we talk about, man. We go in deeper with these conversations. Pause. A lot of people don't touch this stuff. a lot of people don't touch this stuff from the angles that we touch it from. You know what I'm saying?
No Diddy.
However you wanna put it.
Angie Stone YouTube.
Yeah, we know it's a lot deeper than just music and a lot deeper than just what they telling us, man. This is a spiritual war we going through.
All right.
Whether you believe in that stuff or not, it's real.
Right. Somebody asked, was Angie Stone YouTube page? It's Angie Stone's channel. That's what it's called. Angie Stone's YouTube channel.
Marsha said, Angie Stone has been in the industry since 1978.
Facts.
Facts.
She was part of the first rap group. In facts, first female rap group. Facts.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, so she know a lot, man. She been in that industry for a long time. She had a lot of, and she got a lot of information on people, so they don't want her out there talking.
Exactly.
Like, people don't understand that. It's some OGs in the game that's been around for a long time. They just wasn't saying nothing all these years. But when they start talking, the ones who've been quiet for 4 decades, been in that game for all them decades and was quiet about, now they coming out to talk. Yeah, that's dangerous. That's dangerous, because you know they probably did a lot of stuff in front of her because she stayed quiet all these years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she probably know more information than a lot of individuals do. And they get scared when niggas like that start talking.
Man, let's just put it out there. Angie Stone is the mother of Neo Soul, man. There would be no fucking Neo Soul without Angie Stone. Let's just say what it is. She's the mother of that Neo Soul shit. It started from her. She been around the longest. You know
yeah, people gotta start putting stuff into perspective. People,
you gotta start.
She wasn't a big art. Oh, why would the elite go after her? She wasn't that big of an artist. She been in the game since the 70s.
Facts. Sugar Hill Records, exactly, Marsha. She was on Sugar Hill Records, the same label the Sugar Hill Gang was on. She was around when the Sugar Hill Gang started.
Exactly.
She was part of the first. She was the female rap group. The Sugar Hill Gang was the male rap group. She was part of the, what they called, the Sequence or something like that. That was the female rap group on Sugar Hill Records. She been around that long. She went through different transitions in music. The Sequence, yes.
And you could just tell by her energy how authentic she was.
Facts.
So you know the shit that she was talking about, damn sure wasn't no lies. None of those individuals were lying. Those videos we showed you, Aaron Carter, you could tell he was at the end of his ropes. He was rock bottom. He ain't have nothing to lie about at that point.
Yeah, he had.
Yeah, you know I mean, Aaron Carter, he said that Sony owed him money, and they basically they rather kill him than give him the money, and they was trying to set him up and use people around him, his own family, his own family. They used.
They turned his brother Nick against him.
Right. Like we just ain't no theories, y'all. This is not no conspiracy theories. This is conspiracy facts. Like, this is coming straight out of these artists' mouth, y'all. They telling you how wicked these industries are. They telling you themselves, and then they end up dead. Like you can't deny that. That's not no theory.
Right. But all people gotta do is really go search and look, and you'll see what's going on. Shout out to the brother Charles Wilson, man. Another, you know what I mean, Curry gang all day. He said, Curry brothers, you guys is on it. Mom hit me in the 70s. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Charles, man. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting us for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, man, we definitely gotta start scoping these patterns, because it's always a pattern, y'all. It's like it's the same stuff. That's why we not saying, nah, man, ain't no such thing as no damn conspiracy theory when it comes to this. It's conspiracy fact, bro. It ain't no such thing as no damn theory. It ain't no theory no more.
I ain't gonna let y'all get away with saying that shit.
I ain't let nobody get away with that shit right now after this. Because I can see if she didn't recently do a video saying that she trying to get her money from them, and they probably gonna come after me. And then she dies a little bit after that. The same thing that happened to Aaron Carter, same thing that happened to Michael Jackson. Like, how could you even say that's a theory at this point? They all saying the same thing about these companies, that they rather take them out than pay them the money they owe them.
Yo, I mean, this live stream here and the lineup of videos that connect the dots that we connected, and this shit showed y'all a pattern. When Sam Cooke started, he tried to get a bunch of artists to start a record entertainment company with him. It's the same. Yo, you see this shit throughout. Like it's the same pattern, bro. There's no it's nothing different. Nothing different. Nothing new under the sun.
Shout out to Todd Williams, man, for the $20 super sticker. We definitely appreciate you, Todd.
Appreciate you, Todd.
Yeah, I mean, see, y'all know. Our listeners know JR. They know this is bullcrap when people come here and tell us some conspiracy theory. It ain't no theory anymore. It's too many artists that's saying the same thing for it to be a theory now.
Yeah, it's just
way too many artists now, way too many celebrities that's saying the same shit and then they ended up unalive. I'm not trying to hear no theory no more. Don't ever come in here talking about conspiracy theory ever again.
Y'all the guy. Y'all got him on ice.
That shit. Conspiracy theory. It ain't no theory, nigga. They all saying the same thing.
Yo, he just snapped. He snapped.
Saying the same thing.
No conspiracy theories. We ain't gonna tolerate no outrageous conspiracy theories.
Right.
Yeah, he said Aaron remind you. Yeah, Justin Bieber gonna be talking next. Yeah,
he looked like he ready to talk.
He looked like he ready to talk, brother.
He looked like he's primed to talk.
Ain't he? He looked like Justin Bieber look like he ready to spill it all.
He looking stressed, bro.
Hell yeah.
That industry messed Justin Bieber up, yo. I feel bad for him actually.
Yeah. Brother Bieber, come on out and talk, Brother Bieber. I mean, don't fear shit. Let it be known.
Brother Bieber don't want to get taken out right now. He want to have a little bit more fun first.
Right. Yeah, because he's still a little kind of young. So yeah, he's still, you know what I mean? Yeah, they did Jamie Foxx dirty. Hell yeah, they did Jamie dirty. Jamie almost wanted to talk, but he talked a little teeny bit, but he almost wanted to talk fully. That shit, what happened next? It was, he probably wanted to go deeper. No did he? But you know, he's still trying to survive by the business a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah, Jamie ain't really talk about nothing on that.
Nah, he ain't talk about nothing.
What happened was, but if he
ain't talk about nothing. Last thing you heard was Jamie and Cameron Diaz was getting extorted on that movie set movie that they did, and next thing you know, Jamie was in the hospital for some mystery medical emergency. So we don't know no more than that, because they ain't gonna say no more than that. They don't want to end up like Princess Diana's limo or Angie Stone or Left Eye's car, or Biggie's car, or Tupac's car.
Yeah, or Suge's car. Right.
Yeah, technically it was Suge's car.
Yeah, Suge's car. Yeah, that's a filthy game. That's a filthy industry, man.
They ain't want to end up like like Kobe's helicopter, or Aaliyah's plane,
or Aaliyah's jet. You're right.
Yep. Or Paul Walker's car.
Or
Anne Heche's car.
Or Anne Heche. Right. Crashing into the joint.
Right. We could go on forever, baby.
Right. Crashing into the joint. All right. Shout out to Charles Wilson. You know what I mean? Charles Wilson said my mom pulled out a Bible when I was 15. When I was 5, would show me all the sins. I cried my eyes out, but I prepared for war. First person, not third person, Curry brother. All right. Shout out to Charles Wilson, man.
Shout out to Charles, man. Shout out to all of y'all who've been tuned in, for sure.
Facts.
Somebody got to put it all out there. It's all connected, y'all. I'm sorry, it's all connected. All of this is connected. The EP list, the stuff that.
Yeah, they just released the new Epstein files. The
Epstein list. Then you got Zuckerberg running his mouth on Joe Rogan show about how the government control him. Then you had the Rick Ross situation. You know what I mean? With the CIA running the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola throughout. Man, you know it's all connected, y'all. Y'all just have to understand how it's all connected.
Yeah, DJ Twitch out in the
and what ties all them together is that EP list.
Yeah,
That list ties a lot of this stuff together.
I don't think they put the full John on there though. They you know what I mean? They put out what they wanted to put out. I think they kept some people off of that though.
Hell yeah, they kept people off of that.
Yeah, Shock G died in the hotel. Facts. And Shock G was started speaking out about the industry too. Facts. Mr. Humpty Hump man himself. Shock G died in the hotel. Facts. Yeah,
Nigga, didn't they even get Frankie Lyman in the hotel? Did they get him in the hotel?
Nah, Frankie Lyman got his own self in that hotel.
Man, who knows, bro? They could have owed him some bread.
Nah, they did owe him some bread.
See,
they owe Frankie Lyman, bro.
I don't be trusting that. I don't be trusting that no more because they do the same stuff to everybody. They do the same stuff to everybody.
Passed in the hotel. I don't think Coolio died in the hotel.
I don't think. I think it was at a friend's house.
Yeah.
I think Coolio happened at a friend's house.
But he started exposing the industry too. I think
Bob Saget got hit in the head.
I'm thinking they got Coolio with some lace shit, bro.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, they laced his shit.
Cause he started talking out.
Yeah. They laced that brother shit, bro. Yeah, Old Dirty died in the
at the studio.
Oh no, it's in the studio. He was always talking about them. He was always coming out talking about the industry, bro. You know what I mean? He was always talking about the industry. All right, shout out to Dr. WSMX said a pattern. Aaliyah, 9 people, Kobe, 9 people, Angie Stone, 9 people. Whoa.
Left Eye, was it Left Eye 9 people too?
Nah, I don't think it was 9 people on Left Eye, John.
I thought it was 8 people in the car and she was the 9th.
I gotta Google that shit.
Nigga, it was like 8 niggas in that car and Left Eye was the 9th. 8 niggas in Wu-Tang Clan and ODB was the 9th.
It's crazy.
Sometimes the rituals just all tie into one.
Shit.
It's just the energy. That's why. Yeah, they hit Bob Saget over the head, y'all. I ain't even trying to hear it. They said he died from blunt force trauma to the head. They said he just slipped and hit his head and got up and walked to the bed and died on the bed. Man, somebody hit Bob Saget over the head. Somebody slipped in his hotel room and hit Bob Saget over the head and left. And we seen the Anne Hesh thing was just all crazy. They show her running from some dude in front of the storage house. Then she ran into a house. And then next thing you know, they got her on the stretcher, dragging her into an ambulance.
Yeah, you're right. It was 8 people.
8 people, and she the 9th. Yeah, they did
Oh,
the same
shit.
shit, bro.
Oh, now this shit is getting crazier, bro. This shit getting crazier, bro. Hold on, what was that comment somebody just left? They left. They just broke this shit down. What that comment at?
It's up there. It's already on there. A pattern. Aaliyah,
Okay.
9 people. Kobe, 9 people. Angie, 9 people.
Yeah, it says 8.
Yeah, Left Eye says 8. Yeah.
Yeah, it says there was 8 people in the car with Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Yeah, that's making her the 9th. Yeah, it was 8 people in that car. She was the 9th person. She's the only one that died. Same thing with Angie Stone.
So do y'all know the story of the 8 immortals? The Far East story of the 8 immortals, and the 9th immortal was a spirit that was carrying the rest of the shit. That's the story of the 8 immortals.
Damn.
So it's like it's some type of ritual. Here we go again, breaking down some old ass rituals again.
Right. This shit getting wicked. This shit wicked, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how all the motherfuckers fit up in those little ass cars. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the Left Eye joint, I'm like, how 8 people fit up in that joint?
Yeah, that was a small ass car, bro. That joint.
That 9 people. How did 9 people fit up in that little small ass car?
Right. Yeah, that joint was small.
And why would 9 people be crowded into one car in the first place? like that, a small ass car like that. Yeah, bro, I don't even know anymore. this shit's starting to sound crazy. How it all goes together make it sound like it's crazy talk, but then when you do the actual research, you find out it's actually true. Like 9 niggas in the car, only 1 dies.
That's
like,
crazy,
come on,
bro.
man. Like, we're like you would think that it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but when you actually do the research, you like, damn, that shit's real. Yeah. Why is it real though? Why they fit 9 niggas in a small car and only 1 die in the accident? How is that even possible?
Sheesh.
Look, man, it's some questions. Oh man, make niggas feel like they going crazy out here.
Yeah, and it's crazy how Twitch died in the hotel, and this woman now his former wife, big book deal and all that shit. It made me you gotta look at that side eye, like you put a book out there saying it lied and said that man was on drugs and all that. You found drugs in the closet, in the pocket of a coat and all this, a box with all these different types of drugs in there. But when he died, he ain't had none of that shit in it. Yeah, but when he died, he ain't had none of that shit in the system. So that didn't make sense. Look,
shit be sounding theatrical, bro.
She sacrificed that man for a book deal and shit like that, bro. I mean, allegedly. He put out there allegedly.
Yeah, cause yo, it's crazy because Aaron Carter on his way out, he was saying that they used his family against him. You see, like they even flipped some of the people that's been around you for years, like your own people you came into the game with. That's how crazy. That's how wicked it get. That's how dark it could get. Right. They using the people, you know what I mean, that you wouldn't even expect around you to flip. All these agents and shit, you don't know who's who.
Effing agents, Frankie.
And Aaron Carter ain't even know who put the rope in his garage. He said somebody actually put a rope in his garage, and they called the police and said that Aaron Carter's trying to hang himself. It's so they could get on public record to make it look like he's suicidal. So if they did do something to him, they just say, "Oh, it was a suicide," because look at this public record we got here. Was worried. His family was worried about him before that he was going to hang himself with a rope. That's why he went on a live stream and told everybody they trying to set me up and make me look suicidal.
Oh.
So how is that a conspiracy theory? How is that a theory when he said it out of his own damn mouth?
Isaiah gonna argue that conspiracy theory.
Yeah, he said that out of his own mouth. I'm just saying, like, we report, like, I'm just saying, like, cause we reporting on this, and I'm letting them know that I wouldn't even report on this shit if these artists wasn't saying this out their mouths. Like, I feel like, all right, we just gossiping now about some shit we don't know about, but these artists are saying this out their own mouth. Like, we showing you clips of them telling you out their own mouth that these record labels is going to take me out because I'm asking about my money.
Let me Star Whackers, man. Star Whackers, bro. Quaid said the Star Whackers.
And we know, you know how we know that these artists are telling the truth? Because majority of them who did that, they're dead right now. That's how we know they were telling the truth.
Yeah, you're right.
So it ain't no theory. It ain't no theory.
A lot of people didn't. Pull up this Quaid joint, man. I did post this the other day, a video I did. When got when him and his wife and the dog got knocked off, Gene Hackman.
Yep.
Star Whackers. So let me play a little bit of this this.
Yep, we gotta remind y'all again.
I have been the victims of criminal activities perpetrated by a small network of individuals who are out to destroy us personally, professionally, and financially. This network of individuals is manipulating the banking system and the criminal justice system for the purposes of sabotaging our credit and our credibility. Up until a year ago, Evie and I had never had any run-in with the law whatsoever. We are not criminals, nor are we fugitives from justice, nor are we crazy. We are simply artists and filmmakers who are being racketeered on. We believe there are to be a malignant tumor of star whackers in Hollywood How many people do you know personally who have died suddenly and mysteriously in the past 5 years? I have personally known 8 actors, all of whom
This. He getting emotional because it's the truth.
I have worked with and was close to. Heath Ledger, Chris Penn, David Carradine among them. I believe these actors were whacked, and I believe that many others, such as Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, and Mel Gibson, are being played to get at their money. In the meantime, many of celebrities' image and marketability is being co-opted and destroyed. Google helps out by keeping the negative stories near the top of a celebrity's webpage because it's the negativity that brings in the advertising revenue. In my own case, my ex-attorney Lloyd Braun has joined this tribe of bottom feeders by creating his own celebrity gossip website. What is wrong with that picture? When your own attorney starts defaming you, who do you turn to defend you? Lloyd Braun also claims to have come up with the idea of The Sopranos, so he's obviously familiar with the ways and means of organized crime. Unfortunately, my brother Dennis has made matters worse by buying a house from Mr. Braun on property Braun originally bought with money he embezzled from me. I recently discovered, much to my surprise, that Dennis is also on the deed to my Santa Barbara property. This is also the work of Mr. Braun, further confounding the validity of the transfer of my fully furnished property in 1992 to Mr. Bruce Berman. I have earned approximately $40 million throughout my career. I have profit participation in some of my films. I am being embezzled from by this monstrous ring of accountants, estate planners, and lawyers who are mercilessly slandering me and trying to kill my career, and I believe murder me in order to gain control of my royalties.
See that? Murder me.
Turn to only one thing: work.
So does your client plan on attending the hearing next week in Santa Barbara?
My client is intending to comply with the law in both jurisdictions, and we are going to spend the next couple of days strategizing how to best achieve that.
Will that not compromise your refugee?
It may. We have a number of options available to us now, some of which existed before he made a refugee claim and some which arose yesterday. So we're going to take a look at the best options, and it may be that we do abandon the refugee claim.
So I'm in favor of citizenship application and sponsorship?
There are numerous options: work permits, permanent resident status. There are all sorts of options. This is what we need to discuss in Liberty.
And do you understand how paranoid and delusional your client sounds?
Look at that aging question. Look at that aging question. You know how delusional your client sounds? You know how crazy and delusional your client sounds?
Exactly.
Now,
he said the same thing that Ye said, how they put all them people around him. You know what I mean?
Bro,
you gotta think about it. They all saying the same stuff.
He said he made $40 million without his career. He don't have none of that. They took his money.
Exactly. Who else that happened to? Wendy
Williams. They took hundreds of millions of dollars of Wendy Williams money. 90 million, I think, or something like that. Could have been a little less or a little more, but it was around there.
See, they're saying it themselves, y'all. So it's you know what I mean?
That's
why we're reporting on it, because
this is Randy
artists
Quaid.
are saying it themselves.
This is Randy Quaid.
Everybody
Randy
have
Quaid.
to know who this is. Y'all niggas ain't never see Griswold's Family Vacation?
Griswold Family Vacation, Christmas Vacation, moving with
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor, movie Moving. His brother is Dennis Quaid, the other actor.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah. Like they telling this nigga been in the industry for years. He's letting you know it's a whole bunch of, like I said, when these celebrities get in there, you know what I mean? Yo, I got a good agent for you. I got a good manager for you. I got a good personal trainer for you. I got a good dentist for you. I got a good doctor for you. And they all be part of the network. They all be part of the network, and you'll be in the industry with years using these people for years, thinking they're your friends. But really, you only around them because they gathering information on you.
Rosemary's Baby.
Facts. Rosemary's Baby. Facts.
Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary Baby.
Everybody she was involved with was part of that same damn group. same damn circle of people. Her nutritionist. Remember they hired a nutritionist for her and everything. The doctor, the lawyer, everybody she was involved with that she tried to go to and tell about what was happening to her was part of the fucking program.
Facts.
If y'all watch Rosemary's
Everybody.
Baby, or for y'all that remember that shit, everybody she went to was part of it.
Even her husband.
Even her husband. You know what I'm saying?
And they were from every profession. You had doctors, you had actors, you had politicians. You know what I mean? You had everybody from every different profession.
Right.
That's what Randy Quaid was just saying.
Fact. Yeah, R.I.P. Angie Stone too, man. Yeah.
So that team that Angie Stone was getting together was probably filled with agents. It's probably people that she worked with throughout the years that she didn't know was industry agents.
Facts.
Like when I say industry agents, I'm talking about the other side of the agency.
But yeah, and then she found out the people that was supposed to be on her team wasn't on her team. They didn't register none of her music under the publishing for her to get the rights to her music.
Because they work for the companies.
Yeah, and the thing is, her mind was always on work, going home, feeding her family, work, going home, you know what I'm saying? So she was leaving it up to other people to publish, to take care of that for her. She hired other people to take care of that for her. And she basically got robbed, bro. That very person she hired to make sure that she her management team and all the people that was around her was pretty much the people that robbed her, that helped rob her. Pretty much.
Y'all get paid to pull my coattail. The only reason why you're able to do all that la because you work for the feds. That's what Ye said. Only reason why you're able to do all that la and with the gun movement. Like they say it out their own mouths.
Yeah,
they all say it out their own mouths. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't no damn conspiracy. They say it out their own mouths.
They ain't gonna let that conspiracy shit go, bro. He ain't gonna let it go. Y'all.
Nah, just in case because just in case if people come in, they just talking conspiracy theory. But we constantly giving y'all video after video of the celebrities saying it out their own mouths that these companies are coming after us because they don't want to pay. They don't want to pay us.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
she just started, revealing all the secrets that the dirty part of the dirty shit people was doing. She sparked the whole YouTube channel up and just started, from her experiences. Then the thing is, she really didn't implement nobody into the shit. She was just basically speaking from her experience and what she witnessed, without even saying names and none of that shit. She just, this is my side, this is my truth, this is what I'm gonna put out there. It's important for me to put this out there. And she got all right to do that. Y'all robbed this woman 50 years. 50 years of her career, y'all robbed her. You know what I mean? Y'all robbed her.
It's crazy, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
We gotta start supporting independent artists, y'all.
Right. And the thing is, she started putting music out independently too, and it was charting. So she got music that she put out like recently, like last year. I think she put some music out that was, independent and shit. Cause she wasn't getting nothing from any of the royalties from the shit that's out there that the companies own. Yeah, he said it hit #1. Yeah, she's some independent shit out there, and it was going. In other countries it was hitting #1 too.
Right. We gotta start supporting more independent artists and not people that the record companies put on and the streaming companies put on. We gotta start. Really focusing on people who's doing it independently because we can't keep supporting these. Yeah, we can't keep supporting these industries like this.
Man. Corporations is shady.
Facts.
Support independent businesses and people that's that's doing it, that's trying to be separate from the way, you know, they want this shit to be. Like, we don't want, everybody don't want feel like being poisoned. Everybody don't feel like being controlled. Like, some people want to be, you know, independent. Some people want to be free thinkers, critical thinkers. Like, why the fuck we gotta think like everybody else think? Why? Why they want
Programming.
everybody boxed in and thinking alike? That's robotic.
Programming.
That's robotic type stuff, though.
That's what programs do. You program
Right.
robots. Program
Robots, right.
robots to operate inside of a system. We're in a system and they give us the programming, and it becomes our default programming, and then we go and we do it and we operate the system. That's basically what it is. It's just that a lot of us are breaking out of this system. And
Yeah,
these
a lot,
artists are
right.
trying to break out of the system because they see the corruption firsthand.
Mhm.
A lot of them, they know it's corrupt before they go in there, but they didn't realize how. A lot of them were naive and didn't realize how corrupt it really was. You know
And
what I'm
most of them
saying?
just wanted to do their music, man. They just wanted to,
Facts.
like, I'm talented. You giving me a you know, opportunity to showcase my music, and that's all the artist. The artist is coming in under the notion that they're just, you know, coming in to showcase their talent, and they don't anticipate that you're gonna have somebody trying to fondle you up, trying to invite you to their hotel, trying to, you know, harass you, rob you, steal from you, threaten you, grape you, grope you. They ain't anticipate all that. They just thought they was coming in there to showcase their talent. But they get behind, they go through them doors and they get behind them. Yo, you can only imagine what these A-list top people that been in the industry for years on top. I'm talking about the ones we constantly see always at the top.
Right. They probably gotta do a lot of stuff, man. Stuff that we can't even fathom, you know what I'm saying? Just like, it's crazy. I mean, you gotta think about it. It's a really dirty game. It's a real dirty industry. There's a lot of sick individuals in that industry.
Fact.
That's what Dave Chappelle said. Hollywood is sick. You know what I'm saying? It's a sick environment. I'm surprised he went back. That's why some niggas are saying it's a clone. That's just what it is, man. It's a sick industry.
Right.
That's why we say we gotta support independent artists, independent businesses. You know what I'm saying? We do that, we build that up instead of building up the industry, because the industry just used that for more wickedness. Obviously. It's a lot of artists we could name, man, that the industry did dirty.
Yeah, they
about
probably,
all of them. And
right.
they all different colors, all different nationalities.
Yeah, they probably
like, we can't say this is a black or white thing, y'all. It's like all different nationalities, all different types of celebrities. You see Randy Quaid up there? That's a white man telling you that they was coming after him. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about color. It ain't about,
yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, we see it's all everybody. I mean, I don't really think that industry have, you know, it's just wickedness. You know,
facts. Just wickedness.
I don't think I don't think it's no skin color involved when it comes to that industry.
Facts.
I think it's
Robert Kelly is a black man, he's in jail, and Aaron Carter is a white man, he's dead. You know what I mean? Both industry things.
They lock old ass Bill up though. Woo. They lock old ass Bill up though, bro.
They was pulling my effers out
lock,
the nursing home
you
to say that
Dr.
Bill did something to him.
They locked Dr. Huxtable up, dog. How y'all locked up Dr. Huxtable? Huxtable.
This nigga said
Huxtable.
Huxtable.
I said Huxtable.
This nigga said Huxtable.
How y'all lock up
Dr. Huxtable?
How y'all lock up Fat Albert, man? Y'all lock Fat Albert up, bro. They locked old ass Bill up. They had bitches coming out the nursing home, bro, saying Bill touched me. Bill put something in my drink. Bill
tried to buy NBC unauthorized. That's what
crazy,
they just
bro.
should have. That's what they should have been saying. That's why we coming after Bill. We was paid to come after Bill, and told to come after Bill, because Bill wanted to buy. Because they knew Bill was doing this stuff to us for years, but they didn't care until Bill wanted to buy NBC. Let's be real. Let's just start being real about this shit. I'm getting tired of just, you know what I mean? Let's just be real about it, man. Because they let Bill get away with, just like they let Robert get away with that shit all these years. They only care after they started trying to make moves on their own or trying to ask for their money. Then they care. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real about this. The industry don't care about man, you think they give a shit? They committing crimes. You think they care if these celebrities are committing crimes? They let the celebrities commit crimes all day as long as they doing the work and making them billions of dollars. But when they done with them and these celebrities start asking about their money, they expose their crimes real quick. You know what I mean? They exposed their crimes real quick, but they knew they was doing that shit for decades. They knew Diddy was doing the shit that he was doing for decades. They knew Robert was doing the shit that he was doing for decades. It only mattered when they started asking for their money. Let's be real about it. Let's just be real. It's no more to it. It ain't no more to it. As long as they make them billions and don't ask no questions, they let the celebrity commit all the crime that they want to. All that la. Like Kanye said on Drink Champs when he was calling Diddy the feds. You know what I'm saying? They let you do all that when you making them billions of dollars. But as soon as you start asking about your bread, like, yeah, I know I made y'all $10 billion just in the last 3 years. Yeah, and I only seen 2 million of that. So where's the rest of the money at? Next thing you know, car accident. Next thing you know, OD. Next thing you know, life in prison. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, helicopter crash. Next thing you know, airplane crash. Next thing you know, OD'd in a bathtub. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Let's be real. Ain't nothing more or nothing less.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I mean, just to see how this shit all played out is crazy, man. Like just the numerology and this shit. And I'm not a gematria type of nigga. Like I leave that up.
Right.
Like I leave that up to y'all gematria niggas that like to connect the dots with the numbers and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
I ain't really into that gematria shit neither.
But I don't knock y'all for it. That's your thing.
Yeah, I ain't knocking y'all for it.
I mean, y'all gematria. I don't need to get off subject, but you gematria niggas gotta start preventing some shit too. Like y'all got. I know y'all like to put numbers and shit together after some shit happen, but y'all gotta try to start predicting some shit too, man. Like
before it happens.
Before it
start using some gematria to start preventing some shit fast. I agree with that. Because if the number system worked, they should be able to prevent some shit.
Yeah. Like y'all gotta start trying to prevent some shit, man. Like,
yeah, I don't really be into the gematria shit. I'm more into the energetic and the metaphysics shit. Esoteric shit. Like, I ain't really into the numbers gematria because that sometimes I mean, even though sometimes the numbers do be lining up.
Yeah.
I mean, the numbers do be lining up sometimes, but
why you niggas can't do some gematria to hit the lottery or some shit, bro? Like,
I don't think gematria work like that.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I don't think it worked like in the sense that you can use it to win. I mean, I guess if you was advanced with that shit, they did have some people who were able to mathematically beat the lottery. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, maybe it is some people who's able to do some stuff with it.
Right. Somebody said it don't work like that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it don't work like that. It don't work like that.
I'm just, just wondering.
Yeah, I don't think it worked like that.
But does it? But can you prevent some shit with gematria? Can you add up some numbers? Maybe they like recognize pattern to probably prevent some shit.
Could
Nah,
you
I
prevent some shit?
I don't know, bro. Sometimes I be wondering, like, can you use gematria?
No, I think if it's in the gematria, it ain't supposed to prevent some shit. It's in the numbers, so it's supposed to happen regardless. I think that's how gematria works.
Because gematria warns somebody. Like,
I mean, I guess it don't matter if they was warned or not. When they time is up, they time is up. The numbers is called.
Yeah.
Niggas numbers get called.
Yeah,
I guess if it, that's why I don't know why gematria. I don't know why they so uptight about it. If nigga number get called, nigga number get called. Like, what are you supposed to do when there's gematria involved? If it's your number got called. Isn't that what gematria is? Niggas numbers getting called.
I guess, bro.
If they supposed to die on that date because they numbers the date they was born and some shit that they did at another date, if it all lines up and that's the day they supposed to be taken out, I guess the gematria don't lie. So what are you preventing? There ain't nothing to prevent.
All right.
They time final destination. Your time is up, nigga.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that answers the question right there.
Yeah. Your time is up. Shit, it's gematria.
Somebody asked when was the son birthday? February 28th. But see, the reason why he said she passed on because it was like AM or some shit. Like, I don't know if it was like still dark out or, well, obviously it wasn't dark out because it was, that's daytime crash, like somebody's camera. But I don't know. I don't know why he said that shit. Because I mean, it was 4 AM, right? So that was the next. That was on the first. But the nigga that the Lucian Greenwich dude birthday is February 29th. But that was 1960 when the calendar was different. When they start deeming it as February 28th. I think that was like later on and shit. You say he's a leap year baby, right? Right. Leap year shit, right. Yeah, but it's all crazy though. I mean, she spoke about this shit weeks ago about them, they might try to do something to prevent from paying me.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Same stuff over and over again.
Yo, this live stream definitely got a lot of replay value to it.
Sheesh.
So definitely share this with people because y'all gonna see the same patterns that we throughout the music industry since the shit dating back.
Shit, not just the music, the entertainment business, period. The whole entertainment industry. Cause the actors and actresses and singers and dancers, all alike. None of them niggas is getting paid what they should be getting paid.
Above. Somebody said Jag and Angie Stone was gonna do a tour. I don't know. I never heard of that. Maybe he was. Maybe he wasn't.
About that.
Nothing about that. She can't do nothing having warrants out there. You gotta take care of that stuff before you don't want to be doing like a good show and then they show up like you're under arrest in front of the crowd and shit. These police don't care. They do shit like that too. Just to
Well, that's the only time they can get you because you're on the run. That's when they gonna get you at your show.
Right. Facts. Yeah. If y'all ain't hit that like button yet,
like GQ. We're gonna look just like on Juice.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Shaq, the car was
on that.
Yeah, the car was hit twice. Her van was hit twice. The 18-wheeler ran off the road, and then the
That's
Mercedes
crazy.
Benz. It hit the car too. So they saying that this the second time the car got hit was when Angie passed away due to the second collision.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but then accidents do happen on the road a lot, so
Yeah.
you do got that.
So the video I did earlier, the post report we did earlier, I actually got the names and of the people that was in the van with her, the other 7 passengers or whatever, 8 passengers, the name of the truck driver that that ran him off the road or whatever, and then the name of the person that was driving the Mercedes Benz as well. So the names are out there. The mainstream media, for some reason, I don't know why they didn't pick up. I mean, I understand that was an Alabama news source, so they was able to go, check out all the names and the people that was injured, and they was able to do that. But no mainstream media picked up that article. I had to actually go look and dig for that shit to find that.
I wonder why no mainstream media picked up that article.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, why no mainstream media picked up the article and put the names out there of the people that was in the van? You know what I'm saying? And that was with Angie, and then the truck driver who was 33 years old. I think his name was Jared S. Wilkinson. Yeah, Jared S. Wilkinson was the name of the truck driver. 33 years old from Skidlow, Texas. Is it Skidlow, Texas? Y'all that from Texas. Is it Skidlow or Skid something? Skidlow or Skidlow, Texas?
I got niggas from Texas in here who probably don't even know where that's at in Texas or even heard of it.
Yeah, but no mainstream media picked up that article that Alabama media put out. Alabama media source. So y'all can check out that video and watch that video. We posted earlier. Got all that updated information in it. So
damn, man, there's some crazy stuff out here, man.
Oh, Nisha C said I'm 45 minutes from there. The wind was mighty strong yesterday, but I don't believe that it may have made a factor. Yeah, I doubt that. Right. Somebody said, I'm from Texas. I ain't never heard of that. Yeah, it's like Skidloo or some shit. I might be saying it wrong, y'all. But y'all can watch the video and check that out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all support the shop too, man. Go over there. If y'all need natural herbal products, soap, shampoos, and all that stuff, we definitely got the website for that. All natural products, man. We don't sell none of that bullshit. We don't cut corners with the herbs, man. Everything is everything, man. It's the website right here, 90dayherbals.com. We got the, we got the Zeolite Zia 5-star detox right there. Of course, if this pop up, y'all could put this in and get $6 off on your order, $5 off on your order. Y'all put your email, join the email list. You know what I'm saying? So we send discounts and stuff to the email list as well. I mean, we got vapes on here. We got loose buds on here, flowers and all that. We got stuff for pain bombs, lotion, soaps, body soaps and lotions. We got stuff for wound care, detox drinks, sea moss. We got all that good stuff on here, man. We don't mess around. So we got all the soaps, shampoos, hair conditioners. Yeah, man, come shop with us. 90dayherbals.com. Links is in the description of this video and pinned to the top.
Definitely appreciate all of y'all who've been shopping with us, man. We definitely been getting y'all orders out real quick. A lot of y'all should have received y'all orders last week. A lot of y'all gonna receive y'all orders early this week coming up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see we basically 5 stars on Google. You know what I mean? We've been at this for 7. Yeah, we've been at this for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely, a lot of the suppliers we work with, like we said, man, they got the same mindset that we have with using only natural herbs, not sprayed with synthetic chemicals. So they highly everything we use, everything we got is highly effective for whatever we treating it for. You know what I mean? Like the soap for acne and all that, and all the natural body oils and all that, man, it's really good for your body. Yep, the rose water is real good for your body, man. A lot of that stuff they selling us at these corporations, way toxic. Mad expensive and toxic at the same time.
Facts.
Which is crazy to me. That's why we developed our night and day herbals, man, because we realized a lot of us been exposed to this stuff for years, making us sick. A lot of us terminally ill because of some of these products that these major corporations are mass producing. You know what I mean? Cutting costs with all these artificial ingredients and all these chemicals and stuff that's doing more harm than good. And plus, we sponsor our own everything, so we ain't controlled by nobody. So, man, when y'all support us, y'all, that's what keeps us going. You know what I mean? Because we don't have a bunch of sponsors or nothing like that. We only work with other merchants. You know what I mean? We bring them onto our market. You know what I mean? As well as we got our own products that we add on the market. We all got the same mindset. You know what I mean? Everything natural, no chemicals. You know what I mean? And that's how we basically keep this thing going. So we definitely appreciate all of y'all who've been supporting us, man. For sure.
Yeah, shout out to all y'all that send super chats and stickers and memberships, and we appreciate every last one of y'all. For y'all that like this video, and shout out to y'all that like this video.
And the new subscribers.
Shout out to all the new subscribers. Definitely shout out to y'all. Shout out to the day ones. Yeah, I mean, we appreciate y'all, man. We at 84,000. Just yesterday, we was at 79,000 subs.
Right. We got over 5,000 subs just in a day.
Overnight, in a day.
Overnight.
So shout out to y'all.
Right.
Shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate every last one of y'all. And we're going to keep this show rocking and rolling, man. That's just what we're going to do. Make sure y'all turn on all notifications for when we go live, too. And catch the uploads. You know what I mean? If you ain't watching any of the Angie Stone uploads that we did, make sure y'all go check them out as well. And shoot, man, we appreciate y'all. We're gonna get up out of here, man.
Yeah, man. nightandayherbals.com, man. Check us out.
Facts. And on that note, we up out of here, y'all.
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.